Hello everyone, it is I, Reno Rumi, and hello, welcome back. Hello, if you're new here, I'm Reno Rumi, welcome to the channel. Today we're doing something a little different on the channel. Today we're reacting to somebody I actually really appreciate a lot. So today we're going to be reacting to a Nuxtaku video. Now, for those of you who don't know, Nuxtaku happens to be, how do I say it? Very controversial. But I love the fella. The fella's funny. The guy actually has a lot of wisdom. He's been on the platform for a long time. And that's something that a lot of people, I feel like, forget. He knows a lot of what's going on the platforms. And what's just happening overall. Now, there is a bit of something I want to say before I actually go into this deep dive, because, listen, nobody understands Twitch, and I think that who else better to teach me a little bit about the interworkings of Twitch than the one, the only, the Nuxtaku. Yes, that's right. He made a hour and 25-something minute long video. And I plan on watching it, and I'm taking you guys with me on this rabbit hole, this ride, if you will. Now, listen, for those of you who don't know, I've recently started streaming on Twitch. Now, I do this only on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm mostly a YouTube streamer. I never really went to Twitch because I was like, what's the point, you know? But I have a lot of friends over there, and it would be in my best interest, my best due diligence and service for them if I was to watch the video. One thing I have to say, and this is my personal opinion, and maybe this opinion will change by the time I get done, but I've had friends in the streaming sphere who say, oh, I was told to go to YouTube and I didn't like it, and well, Badoy, I hate to tell you, normally if you're starting out as a streamer, you want to go to Twitch. If you want to do, like, standalone video-esque content, you go to YouTube first. Granted, I started making content on YouTube. I have a little bit of a following on YouTube, hence why I stream on YouTube, and honestly, I love everyone who comes to my streams. It's kind of a hard thing to stream on YouTube and actually have people watch it. Now, a lot of people watch it as a VOD, and I'm okay with that. As long as I make somebody's day happy at the end, I'm in a pretty good mood. But today, we're gonna watch Nuxtaku explaining to me why Twitch is awful. The sins of Twitch, if you will. Oh, so without further ado, let me fucking move out of the center of the camera so you guys can actually watch it with me. Sound good, gamers? You guys want to watch it with me? Hang on, let me fix myself. I still gotta be up here. I'm gonna give you guys my opinion. Now, I am gonna be stopping the video to interject. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit and give my thoughts on it. I hope that's fine. If you don't like that, then, hey, listen. Click off the fucking video and go watch it yourself. That's all I gotta say. Mutual angerness aside, it's called a react video for you reacting to my reaction of what the fuck this person's talking about. If you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, let me cut off my music, because we're about to be listening to this man preach, brother. Without further ado, also I'm going to be posting this on Twitch, or Twitter, so I hope to be absolutely destroyed by Twitter. I don't post on Twitter anyway, so I think it would be absolutely funny to do so. Anyway, let's see. Oh, my ear, why'd you start it with that? Nux, why?
When it comes to drama or making really terrible decisions online,
broke boy, just say so.
Every time something goes down terrible, everyone can comment.
Bro, the fucking broke boy shit's so fucking crazy to me. Pokemon needs to be slapped with a reality stick. Anyway.
On it, but unfortunately, there isn't really a centralized compendium on any given issue.
Hi, Ed. Thank you for the tier 3.
Wait,
until someone looks back.
Wait, was that lady? Wait a minute. Was that lady showing her tits on stream? What was that? Why was she, like, doing that? Well, huh? Oh no, I'm just
list of
okay.
crimes and issues that any YouTuber or streamer has done. That's not what's happening
Holy
today.
shit, did Tectone really get naked?
This is the compendium as
What
the
fuck?
incompetencies of Twitch. At long last, a incredibly centralized video documenting why I hate Twitch. But anyway, here's a compendium of
Alright. Preach,
I'm going
King.
to be covering it and breaking it down into separate categories because there are a lot of things Twitch did wrong over the years. And
I want to know,
that it is
as
nothing
a
more than epic foreshadowing to the overarching and incredible.
as a new to Twitch as I am, I need to know. So tell me, Nux, Nuxadolor. Oh my god, I'm gonna be flagged so hard for doing this, aren't I?
Of the website. They've made a lot of bad decisions over their time.
Okay, yeah. Small streamers.
But just to spout some numbers at you to prove to you that this downfall of Twitch isn't just in everybody's heads because they're making bad decisions, there was almost a 20% drop in viewers on Twitch over the last 5 years.
Wow,
also,
really?
The entirety of this video.
Wait, then why aren't people telling me to go here?
On Twitch's side.
Oh,
you
shit.
Remember the whole fiasco about TwitchCon,
that can't be good.
where they made this entire massive Twitch convention and they had the whole
Do I need to
foam
be on the
pit
other side
where
of
you
the...
jump
Oh,
into
no,
the
he's
foam
just jumping
pit
all
and
over.
you break your back because the foam in the foam pit was basically plastic. The poor streamer
What?
Adriana that jumped into that foam pit broke her arm in 2 places.
That can't be real. Is that real? I mean, he's talking about it. It's gotta be real. What the fuck? You mean to tell me somebody broke their fucking... Wait, so TwitchCon had a thing, and this lady broke her fucking... Hang on, he showed a clip of it, right?
Streamer Adriana that jumped into that foam pit,
she got
broke
fucked
her
up!
arm in 2 places.
What the fuck? Holy shit! Oh my god, homie's getting ads. You know what, though? I respect it.
Bro, this is a level of incompetency that's borderline humiliating to literally endangering people in a public setting.
No, she's fine.
So yeah, this video, not even focusing on the incompetency. This is the compendium of why Twitch fucking sucks. And of course, when something is just incredibly evil, I love breaking the video up into 7 categories based off the 7 deadly sins of humanity.
Oh, okay. Okay, based.
Awful.
Okay.
Terrible Twitches.
So he's gonna...
Too many videos on YouTube titled, Twitch is crazy for this one. Wow, Twitch took another L. And it's just like kind of vague videos, bro.
Yeah, no, I want...
about the compendium. This one's for you, Turkey Tom and Oompaville.
Yo, Oompy is a precious baby boy on this platform, and we love him. Turkey Tom's okay. But, damn, yes, that's right. I see little tidbits of drama. I want to see the meat and potatoes, sir! Show me the meat and potatoes! That's what I want to see. Also, they got this little pop-up.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but
okay, we're starting with greed. Alright, greed. Let's go.
I could have gotten more.
I think it's important to start with the elephant in the room, because while I do think Twitch violates all 7 of these deadly sins, I do think that greed is by far the main point here, the nucleus, if you will, of the entire ass fuckery of the website. So I'm really going to start with this.
I mean,
note that this
I wouldn't be surprised.
Is the diving board for every other
I've heard they take a lot of money from the streamers, right?
Talking about the ads on Twitch. Ads on Twitch are a disaster.
Nux, I don't know. Have you seen the ads on YouTube recently? Like, holy fuck. Okay, I really hope that his videos we just had an ad, so I have an ad blocker thingo own, and I'm still getting ads for people because YouTube is just awful YouTube is awful right now when it comes to ads. But yeah, I assume that he's about to fucking pop off and explain why this is even worse.
Your existence. You think YouTube ads are annoying because you might sometimes get a 15-second unskippable ad?
Yeah.
You might, who knows, even get 2 ads that you have to wait 5 seconds to skip.
Or 2 ads stacked on top of each other now.
Lovely limitations like YouTube does. Twitch ads are the most invasive form of advertising I've ever seen in my entire life. Twitch ads can last up to 30 seconds to a minute of just sitting there watching the ad with you not being able to skip it. And here's the real kicker. There could be multiple ads. The worst.
Alright, he's not wrong on that. So, alright, so recently, right? Like I said, I've started going to Twitch. I have friends on Twitch. I watch my friends on Twitch. I'm gonna use Zomdanny, for example. Zomdanny is an absolute sweetheart. I love him. He is precious to me. I hope we can do a collab one day. That would be really cool. But I watched his I was watching his stream today, for example. Watching his stream, everything was good, gamers. I get an ad. I'm like, okay, that's not too bad. Hopefully I won't miss any commentary or gameplay. The ad was so fucking long. It was like, YouTube ads are annoying. Twitch ads are they're awful. Who thought of this? Anyway,
I've seen
throw my insight in there.
One of 16.
Yes,
where it was
that
16 back-to-back
that shit right there
in front of any stream that you were deciding to watch at any given
fucking
moment in
awful.
time. This is just from a user perspective an absolute nightmare. It's borderline
Agreed.
harassment to force people to sit through 15 freaking.
I came for the streamer, not for your ads.
A minute long without being able to skip. Sometimes playing the same ad multiple times, which in my humble opinion,
Yeah,
probably does violate
that does that.
advertising
They
companies.
do that.
That's just speculation. I doubt that freaking
Holy fuck,
Genshin
dude.
Impact loves the idea that when you're
I mean,
sitting there
okay, hang
for
on,
ads,
but
1 of 15
okay,
where
but Nux, come on. You know they don't care. Genshin don't care. Let's be real here.
4 of those 15 ads are the same Genshin Impact ad back to back. I don't know if they love that stuff, but sometimes it happens.
They probably
Another
do.
kicker is ads
It's
are
sucking
far,
themselves
far
off.
more likely to be placed
Oh,
on the
boy.
streamers that are much larger than the streamers that are small.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up in the background!
Oh,
You
God.
backstage game is
Very
Holy
heavily
shit, that guy has
insinuates
problems.
The fact that
What the fuck?
specific ad companies want their ads on specific streamers.
Cheeto.
Hey, look, Nux got an ad. Okay, nothing but respect for a boy. He got an ad. All right, we keep it in. We keep it in. I'm not even gonna
So
edit it out.
Again, makes it much top heavier as to
Every time
how
Nux gets
many
an ad,
ads are
just a
on
W
the
for him.
given stream. Now, on one end, you're probably thinking to yourself, this isn't so bad. I mean, I like watching smaller streamers. It doesn't affect
Yeah.
me as much. But you see, the thing about
But they're
ads
still
are they
awful.
pay Twitch, and they also pay the streamer. So to say that Twitch isn't being, all forms of having favoritism shoved up their noses, that's a lie. And you will soon
What?
see. I have an entire segment on favoritism. Holy
Wait,
crap, that one's my favorite
do
chapter
you
in this
mean-
entire video. But as far as the really annoying ads and how they are more likely played on big streamers than on small streamers, you know this is real because Ninja accidentally leaked his Twitch earnings about a month ago at the time
Oh.
of this release, and oh my god, does he make a lot of money from ads.
Oh.
Just look at this freaking thing. This graph is insane. I stream on Twitch.
Oh,
I
damn.
make bupkis on freaking ads. Comparatively speaking, I mean, the ads to view ratio is absolutely astronomical for a guy like Ninja.
The fuck you say, you little shit?
Obviously,
The
the
fuck
split
you
is
say
not
to
fair,
me?
and it's
Oh,
not
no.
like Twitch actually gives a flying rat's butthole
Yeah.
about its smaller streamers. Twitch cares about its smaller streamers like Logan Paul cares about his CryptoZoo investors. Here's the real
Damn.
kicker. I wanted to
Oh,
make
shit.
sure you understand that Twitch is doling out ads unfairly, disproportionately, back to back, intrusively and invasively. And this is before I get into the actual ad split. It's like a 90-10 split. 90% of revenue made from ads is going to Twitch, and 10%. I just why
Wait,
are you trying to wrap your
what?
head around how absolutely god
What?
On most platforms, it's around a 50-50 split.
Yeah,
Twitch
wait,
so
what?
often loves
No.
playing an ad and actually
No. Wait, you mean to tell me that my friends who stream on Twitch are making only 10% back? Like if they have ads on their shit? That's awful. Like at least I think with YouTube it's way better. But I mean, also you have to have a following on YouTube, but still, a 10-90 split is awful. Hell, that's insulting even. What the I know people, there's some people who stream so fucking much and for so fucking long. Hell, I know Vinny's been working their butt off, and that's it. And for subs, they're doing a subathon right now. I guess that, oh, damn. Ooh.
having a little
It makes me
tagline
feel
on the
icky.
ad saying, watch the ad to support your favorite streamer. Meanwhile,
Whoa.
little do you know,
Huh?
that of the 1 penny that you are giving Twitch, only a 1/10 of that penny is going to the streamer. It's telling you to support your streamer by watching the ad, when in actuality, 90% of the support you are giving by watching the ad is actually going to Twitch itself. I once called Twitch out on YouTube, and then I've noticed that actually changed in regards to the Twitch overlay, saying that
Dude.
no longer saying the thing about supporting your favorite streamer. I don't know, maybe that's just some cognitive dissonance on my part, making it believe that I can make a difference, whereas Twitch is just a soulless behemoth that doesn't care at all
Holy
about
fuck.
the people that call it out at this point. Dude, I have
Bro,
a
I
whole
wasn't
theory
expecting
about
to
how the people that run
be destroyed.
Twitches are just massive masochists. They love getting absolutely ass stretched by the community. I'm telling you, it's the only realistic thing I can think of. They also did this thing a year back where they tried to change around the policies and stuff. Where there's a rule on Twitch that if you are subscribed to any given channel, you no longer see ads on that channel.
Yeah,
It makes sense. You
yeah, I've
subscribe
seen
to
that.
them.
I've
It's like
seen
you're
that.
paying a
Yeah.
premium on YouTube, and you no longer need to see ads. Well, you see, the interesting part about this entire system is Twitch wanted to introduce a feature where you could subscribe to a Twitch premium of sorts, where you no longer see ads. Now, this is hilarious, because subscribing to Twitch premium no longer obviously helps your individual streamers. Twitch
that
isn't giving any of
sounds
that
really
premium money to
dumb.
streamers.
Give me your fucking money!
They actually have a built-in feature where you are paid as a creator by people that watch you through YouTube Premium, which is awesome.
I know about that
It's such a dope YouTube W that Twitch doesn't have. They wanted you to become a...
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I knew that about YouTube. They do the premium thing. They are very kind to their streamers. It's just a shame that you can't get found as a streamer on YouTube. It's the one thing that I always tell people who are new streamers. It's better for you to start in Twitch if you're trying to be seen more. YouTube right now just doesn't have the thing set up to make it to where YouTube gets, like, YouTube streamers get pushed better. I mean, you can still find, like, okay, so for you guys, for example, a majority of people who watch me are from Germany and Brazil. Those people found me because of the VTuber hashtag. They found me by accident, and honestly, they've all said that they're really happy to have found me. But still, if it wasn't for even that, I wouldn't have been found in, like, YouTube. They found me through a VTuber hashtag, like, because I asked my chat, I'm like, where'd you guys find me? They're like, oh, I found you through a hashtag. I was like, I was looking for VTubers and I found you, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. But reality is like YouTube's not really the best at pushing it. Twitch isn't either, and Twitch is equally bad, but YouTube is at least better with, it seems like their splits when it comes to when you actually do get bigger and get more people. At the end of the day,
Twitch member and not actually pay the streamers at all.
Oh,
and
God,
then they say support
awful.
Twitch and your favorite streamers by getting some sort of Twitch premium. This is asinine, because they're not even going to be getting the 10% of ads.
Bro, that's
a
scam.
Zippo, and they're still trying to convince you that it's supporting Twitch streamers.
But it's not. It's just you paying Twitch,
hilarious,
and not your streamer.
But that's not all. Okay, that's just talking about ads.
Bro.
Subs on the platform are an entirely different beast.
Oh,
an absolute travesty what they did to the subs.
What did they do? Wait.
Since Twitch was basically the monopoly of
I
streaming,
spent some money on some
basically
subs.
Owned gaming streaming for a very long time.
So
they were really able to do whatever they want uncontested, and the sub split being a 50-50 split for most people, but for the absolute upper highest echelon of streamers, a 30-70 split sometimes, which by the way they walked back since then. God knows why. It's a travesty as well. You see, on YouTube you have the join button or whatever, which is equivalent to subscribing, and feel free to click the join button on my channel. It helps support me, and it's great. In fact,
you heard him, guys. If I ever have the join button, you have to click it. Canonically, you have to subscribe. Stop the video, subscribe right now. Hit that like button. Apparently, every time I say subscribe, the subscribe button glows. I've never seen it happen for myself, but hey, smash the flip-a-dipple out of that like button, tickle it a little bit, and kiss that subscribe button, and you might get a homie smooch from me later tonight. You never know.
Better than Twitch.
I'm not helping making this video
Twitch
any shorter.
A 50-50 split for people that hit the sub button. However, you're ready for the real kicker. YouTube has a 70-30 split. Why is YouTube the much bigger platform?
YouTube gives us 70 and they take 30.
The 70-30 split where Twitch does the 50-50. It's hilarious because Twitch is constantly telling you subscribe to promote your favorite streamer. You support your streamer. Meanwhile, Twitch takes half of it. Bro, subscribing is essentially a donation. It is a donation.
They're the talent. It feels like they should be getting more.
Why do they take such a steep cut off the top of donations? It's absolutely asinine. To see the levels of greed in the very structure of Twitch again and again and again. It just makes you lose any hope that there is any future with this platform. And when you get towards the end of this video, you will see that there really isn't any. I'm just calling it right now. In 5 years, Twitch. I mean, it might be like an OnlyFans ripoff.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I can see it like that. Yeah.
Subs, they really
It's just a
are
gateway
the
drug into
most
porn.
incompetent website I've ever seen when
I
it
can
comes
see
to
it.
this sort of thing. Depending on where you are in the world, this is a bit of a life hack.
Wait,
it's
what?
A Twitch life hack, if you will. Depending on where you are in the world when you buy subs, depending on if you're in a first world country, a third world country, the sub value costs a lot less.
What?
For example, you get donated
No.
50 subs in a freaking from a United States level. From a diehard free American.
No, don't call us out. Don't call us out. Hey! He does.
You will make $2.50
As
for
a,
each of those subs.
hell, as a proud American, I have to tell you, Nux, our Eagles are the best Eagles. You're just jealous that your ego is not as good as our eagle.
Hi, I'm Cody.
What in the
creator of
actual?
pattern-based
What just happened?
that launched on Kickstarter in 2022.
What just happened to my
These
screen?
magnetic toys that were meant to
Holy
be
shit, dude.
Video, you will see that there really isn't any. I'm
Alright.
just calling it right now.
All
For
right.
5 years.
All right, it went back a
there will
little
be
bit.
Twitch.
That's a bit
I mean,
cringe.
it might be like an only.
All right,
when
let's
it comes to Twitch,
catch back up here.
depending on where you are in the world when you buy subs,
All right.
depending on if you're in a first
Hang
world
on, let's
country, third world
let's see here. So in Australia, $8.99. We got 79. So it's in what the fuck? New Zealand. Yo, that's actually that's. It doesn't seem like a lot. This is a pretty big difference on some of these. Holy fuck.
country, the sub value costs a lot
Holy
less.
fuck.
For example, you get donated 50 subs in a freaking from a United States lover.
Yeah.
From a diehard
Me.
free American.
America.
American so
Yeah.
these shitty
God bless
people
America.
who's breathing freedom.
Yeah.
And you will make $2.50 for each of those subs.
As
However, if you're
the
from the
American
Netherlands,
people
gives you the
planned
same
it.
amount of subs, you're only making
I'm
about
joking,
$1
by the way,
a sub.
that's a
this
joke.
is incredibly stupid. The biggest meta for actually making money on Twitch right now is subathons. And
Yeah.
you're gonna go live.
I
and
see
add a
friends
minute or
doing
5
this.
minutes or whatever to your timer, as long as people.
My
are
friend
donating
Vinny's
subs.
doing it
And
right
what's
now.
hilarious is how easily abusable it is because Twitch can't do one goddamn thing right at all for the streamers, and they just want people in different countries to just feel like they could keep donating money, even though it completely derails any concept of a subathon. And also,
Oh,
you
fuck.
can just use a VPN, plop yourself in the Netherlands, donate subs for less than half the
Yeah, I
price,
guess you
and,
could.
you could torture your favorite streamers that way. Sorry for
Oh.
releasing this little piece of
Oh,
information,
shit.
but it's freaking out there, and people should know about it because it's just another level of Twitch incompetence and Twitch greed.
That's nutty, bro. Sloth. Okay, now
I
we're
feel like a really
so we're
great way
out
to
of the
talk about
greed
sloth
section.
segment of the
So we're out of the greed section. Now we're going into sloth. Okay, so far this is a pretty banger video. To be fair, man, I feel so bad because I subbed to a few of my friends just to kind of help out. When my friend Saint Cisco was doing her subathon, I remember subbing to her and doing gifted subs just to like I saved up money just to do it. To realize that she's not actually getting any, like, not a lot of it out of the 50-50 split kind of discourages me. I mean, there's stuff like Throne where I can, like, straight up donate shit to her, so maybe I should just start doing that from now on, is just save up a bit of money and torture her that way, because that's what I do, because I'm her friend. But for real, though, this is, this kind of makes me a little peeved.
video is to focus a lot on Twitch's policies. Now, Twitch's
Alright.
policies have evolved
We're in
and
the
evolved
sloth.
many times over the last
Let's
bunch of
see it.
years, and what's hilarious about it is they don't think anything through. They are the laziest stream policy changes
Based.
I've ever seen in my entire life.
Why fix
From
it
a
when it
website
is
this
not
massive
broken,
and has such a stranglehold on
broken,
streaming to some
right?
degree, as well as being a subsidiary of Amazon, the fact that they are
Hey.
releasing these TOS policies with zero actual foresight
Yeah,
is
what's the
mind-blowing
what's
to
the
me. Now
point?
again, some of these policies are based on greed again. Like, for example, I bet none of you remember this, but about 6 months ago, they decided to
Okay.
release a policy where they wanted to change the ad policy or the promotion
I heard
policy
about
on the
this.
stream. This is why I freaking
They wanted
went
to,
back and
yeah,
did
they
the
wanted to
freaking month
take
of
away the
research,
ads or
goddamn to
something.
every
Like you couldn't
stupid
get your own
policy
sponsor
change they've
anymore,
ever made.
right? Is that what it's
Okay.
about?
Anyway, with the change of this promotion
I'll let him
policy,
cook.
they decided they didn't want ads to take up more than 3% of a streamer's stream. Now, let me kind of let you in a little bit on some information. If
Right.
Twitch takes 50% of all subscribers,
Yes.
that's a very hefty cut of all donos, and 90% of all ads that was already established in the green
God,
segment of the video.
90%
Well,
of
how do
ads.
streamers really make money? Well, either they make double the amounts of subscribers that they actually need to survive, or they get ads. I don't know. They get freaking sponsored by G Fuel or
Wait,
GamerSupps or NordVPN,
so-
and they just put the logo of that freaking ad in the freaking stream embed. So people click on the stream, they'll see the little logo.
Buddy.
Oh my god, G Fuel, that looks
Buddy,
cool. They'll go to G
no,
Fuel, they'll buy some
shot.
things, they'll put the streamer's link in, and then the streamer will get a little cut
Wait.
from there. Guys,
Hey, so you mean to tell me that... You mean to tell me that you guys are... They do 50-50 on subs. On ads that play on your stream, they do a 10-90 split where you get 10% of the revenue. They tried to take away your, like, you going out of your way independently to get sponsors. That's so vile. Why? If you're good enough to go out of your way to get your own sponsor, it seems like most of my friends just need to find people who will sponsor them, like Opera GX or GamerSupps or something. Fuck, that might be the best fucking course of options. Fucking hey, dude. What the fuck?
I know you're used to seeing streamers making insane
shit.
amounts of money because you're freaking watching XQC Flex's
No, I
Rolex. That's
don't
worth more than
watch
Ethan
this
Klein's
guy. This
house
guy's
at
kind
you.
of a goober.
But, dog, most streamers, they ain't putting bread on the table from streaming.
Sorry, Nux. I watch people like Tommy the Bull, Zom Danny, and Sane Cisco, and sometimes a little Stoat, but, you know, also as Aquarina person. Pretty cool. Just saying. Never that goober. I've never heard the XQ Quaxel person.
Any penny that they can make through advertisements at all is a massive
Sorry,
W.
gamer.
And the fact that Twitch decided they're going to come in here and they are going to cuck streamers further by limiting the amount of
God
ads they
damn
can
it,
take,
dude.
introducing some sort
Big
of
company
system
punches
that
down.
will also
What?
provide the streamer
Color me
people to
fucking
remember the logo idea that you
surprised.
can only take the logo of the ad and make it much smaller. They
Wait,
had
oh my-
another
yeah,
idea
yeah,
where
yeah,
they
yeah,
wanted
that-
streamers
that-
to only be able to get their sponsorships through Twitch. So Twitch
Huh?
it's insane. So Twitch takes
Wait, no.
20% cut of sponsorship before
No.
the money ever touches the hand of the streamer. They wanted to
Bro.
dip their fingers into every single pocket
Bro.
imaginable. Sub money, donation money, ad money, bro. That
They're
wasn't
just trying
enough.
to take it
Sponsor money,
all.
That's an untapped potential. Let's freaking.
They're
put our
just trying to
dick in
take
that
it
guy's
all.
bucket right now. Now, obviously,
Yo,
this was
fuck
met
me
with
running
incredible
backwards,
amounts of
shit.
backlash. I distinctly remember Asmongold at the time saying that if this becomes a thing, I might walk away from Twitch and start streaming another platform.
So yes, I will move.
And you know this guy would definitely walk away from Twitch. I mean, listen, he has bugs living with him. He's got a whole community of bugs that crawl all over his room. So, you know, they'll just whisk him away. He's safe. They'll protect him. He's giving them a home.
To another platform.
So, yeah.
If this goes through, I will actively start pursuing a deal.
Of course, much like almost every single policy change that Twitch ends up making,
That's
they
a
end up
look.
walking them back. This is same part of that slothful mentality. They don't think about anything in the future.
Clearly
past,
they don't think
"Oh, shit,
about it."
more money.
Like,
and then
oh.
they come up with the worst idea in the world.
Holy
They get
fuck, how
incredible
can I
amounts
get
of
more
backlash
money?
for it, and then they just revert it back to the way it was before. I feel like Twitch is just a 2 steps forward,
Oh
3
my
steps back
God.
situation where they take more L's than shonen protagonists before they realize that yes, the girl does want to fuck. But that wasn't the only policy change.
Okay, that's a
I
pretty fun
have a
analogy.
couple more here that I think you're gonna like a lot. One of my
Alright,
favorites
alright.
ever was the fact that they wanted to ban the words simp, incel,
Huh?
and virgin. This is
Wait,
my all-time
what?
favorite policy change in the
Why?
history of Twitch. Like,
That's
I
so
am a dedicated
dumb.
bona fide hater.
Oh my god. Nux when it's
Just
time
Twitch
to
hate,
hate,
just a hater in general.
yo.
I'll nitpick the schnitzel
Holy
out of
shit.
anything I could come up with, bro. I love nitpicking for several reasons. One, it makes me feel better as a person.
I
And
am
two,
better.
It makes people feel worse as
Oh,
people.
no.
It's just a net positive that I could just enjoy every once in a while. But
Sometimes you gotta
this-
watch the world burn.
not that-
This is
they like to
silly.
ban the word simp,
This
incel,
is
and
silly.
virgin because it insults
Oh
people's
my god.
sexuality.
Wait, I'm pretty
See what's
sure.
going on
Wait,
there,
haven't I
bro?
said? I think I've said those on Twitch before. Well, oh, am I in trouble? Wait, also, oh god damn. God damn, lady, what the fuck?
Do you not want the word
What the
simp
fuck?
to be
What
a
is she
possible word on
doing?
the website because
What the
it doesn't wanna
fuck?
funnel people to streamers OnlyFans because that's basically the only
What?
niche
Oh.
market that Twitch has that YouTube doesn't do better. And I say better in quotation marks.
Guys,
because
women
this
aren't
shit will get
real.
banned on
I'm
YouTube
safe. I'm
immediately.
safe.
There was a point in time where there was so much favoritism on Twitch's platform that they would let like these female streamers get away with murder, and they would freaking ban some. male
Oh
streamers
yeah,
for
that lady
everything, and
threw
they
her
kept getting
cat
called
that
out
one
for
time.
being
Yeah.
simps, and that.
I forgot about
because
that.
their brains
That
are
was years
so
ago,
small.
right?
That is when they decided to release the ban for the word simp and incel and virgin because those were insults used towards
Holy
Twitch
shit.
staff. It's like the most personalized petty bullshit I've ever seen in my entire life. It's amazing.
Yeah, wasn't there like also a thing where like a Twitch guy came in, or like a person of Twitch like came into some guy's chat, and like the guy tried to ban him and he couldn't ban him because he's like, I'm staff or some shit. Huh.
This is owned by Amazon,
Isn't
by
that
the
also
way,
a
and they're
thing?
petty enough to ban the word simp because their feelings were hurt.
Yeah, they're petty enough to ban the word simp. Oh, yo, he's got a look at this. Yo, Nux has got the ads. He's got the ads. I'm so happy for him. Let's go, our boy.
Again, don't you even worry a little bit. The lust section of this, where I talk about where I talk about the favoritism allegations. Again, I told you earlier, that's my favorite segment of the video. So you gotta hold your horses, buckle your seatbelts, and keep yourself.
That's how
steady
I
until
buckle
they're
my
baby.
seatbelt.
Don't blow
I
your
strap
load
it around
too
my
soon.
neck
We need
exactly
your
like that.
Full energy for that segment.
All right.
But in the wake
All right.
of this trauma
I'm focused.
that was calling people
Focused,
a
boss.
simp, an incel,
No
and a
worries,
virgin,
boss. I'm
allow me to
focused.
introduce you to my favorite little detail when it comes to Twitch's policies. And now this is something I have talked about like on streams every once in a while, but not something I've ever seen like compiled into a video. Hence why I decided to make the compendium. That's what we're calling this video.
Oh my God.
All right, the compendium. It's what it's.
Oh,
being
nobody
called by
understands
everyone.
Twitch, but
Everyone's
somehow
calling
you
it
have
the
figured it
compendium.
out,
Have
sir.
you seen the compendium? Twitch is trying
No,
to
that's-
double
I'm
dip.
watching
Again,
it right
I think
now.
It's coming from a place of greed. A lot of people like to say that this is just Twitch being dumb and lazy with policies, and while yes, there is definitely dumb and lazy and slothful policy changes involved that makes Twitch get all the hate, I do think it does stem from a place of greed. Twitch can't decide whether they want to be a 13+ gaming website or an 18+ porn website. I say can't decide in a very, very nice and liberal manner.
Holy
because I
shit,
am a
what
very
was that?
nice fellow. I am so nice and wholesome. People
What the
can't
fuck
tell me I'm
was
100%
that?
Too nice, actually. I say
He is a
can't
pretty nice
decide
guy.
because I think Twitch
He
freaking
helps
wants
people
to
behind
have
the
its cake and
scenes.
eat it too. Where eating the cake
He's
is
a
being
really-
a 13+
he's a really good
gaming
guy.
website that they can have on every single smart TV in
I-
every living room in America.
I know this is a little off topic, and I'm not going to apologize for pausing the video because it's my video at the end of the day that I'm posting and reacting and actually putting my own commentary back into it. Listen, as much hate as Nux gets, at the end of the day, I remember watching this man back in the day before I was even considered a VTuber. And this man going out of his way to try and protect other smaller VTubers from being doxxed by an agency that will not be named because they had faulty stuff put up. Granted, there's more to it, and I'm not doing it justice by explaining it the way I'm explaining it. Point is, he tried to warn them, and he tried to also warn the company that, this was a part of. It got comfuffled, is the best word to put it. And this man got fucking thrown under the bus for trying to help them. And he worked with the agency as well. It's no surprise which agency it is. And I watched both of these agencies. Both. I watched Nux at the time and the agency at the time. And I never picked a side. Because I was like, that's not how Nux is. Because this was during his oh, it's time to flex. Let's flex on them stage. And it was a whole thing. And he got thrown under the bus. And I hate to see that. I hate that happened to the fella. He does a lot for a lot of smaller creators behind the scenes. And I only know that because I've watched things like the Some Ordinary podcast with Mudahar and Oompa and Nux. And I know some of the things that he's just talked about. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that people hate this man as much as they do. Oh, also hentai.
The cake? Well, that's the cake. cake that's being shaken on
That
every
is-
single stream on Twitch.
Wait,
to
why does
bring
she have a
viewers to
mirror
him.
behind
You
her?
see,
Wait,
Twitch
what?
wants to rake in all that advertiser bucks for being a 13+ gaming website. They
Yeah,
want to be on
makes
every
sense.
single freaking smart television in America because.
But if
that's
they're
how
an
they get
18
so
plus
many of their
site,
little
I
young
don't
impressions
guess they can do-
viewers. They want to be a 13+
Whoa.
website because now they can be linked in descriptions on YouTube. If you notice, YouTube cannot link you to an OnlyFans. It cannot link you
True.
to a porn or hentai website, or you
Yeah.
get a strike. That goes against
Yeah, because my
YouTube's
friend
terms and
Sane
conditions.
had
It
a
doesn't go
problem with
against
that with
Twitch's.
her
That's
docu.
why every single freaking ASMR streamer on Twitch
What
is linking
the
their OnlyFans
fuck?
because ultimately
Oh.
Twitch is a massive funnel to that.
Why?
shit, and Twitch
Ugh.
knows that. Twitch knows such a large percenter of their viewer base is becoming people coming to just discover new streamers to have some sort of interesting, relatively probably unhealthy parasocial relationship with. This is the ultimate Twitch grift.
Hey,
The fact
Melody.
that they'll ban people for doing things that are, you know, relatively adult themed, and then they'll just have basically porn without the nipples on their fucking streaming.
Yo,
platform
true.
Is unhinged. to
I've
say
seen
the
some of
least.
those clips.
They
They're
are literally
crazy.
trying to have their cake and eat it too. It's absolutely brutal, and this is everything. Literally,
This lady's
everything.
seriously not
They will
wearing
allow
anything.
As much as they
So this is what
possibly
Sane
can
meant when
until
she was
they get
talking
hate
about
for
the
it and
Twitch
then
meta.
switch it. Because ultimately,
Right?
they want to allow everything.
And
They
she
just
made it
question
when
if
Sane,
the amount of
like,
hate
ducked
they're gonna
through
get
under
is
the
gonna make
screen.
someone at Big
'Cause my
Daddy
friend's done
Amazon
something
look at you and be
similar.
like, my name is Jeff. Bro, you are owned by us. Why are you fucking a porn website? How did this happen? That's why they were more than happy with gambling streams, because
Holy
gambling
shit.
streams were getting tons of viewers. It was only once people started calling out the gambling streams for funneling illegal offshore crypto casinos that they decided, well, let's step down and ban this stuff. Now, again, I'm moving to Kick. Kick is owned by Stake, the Giga Chad godfather of crypto gambling.
I've tried a little bit of
But they
Kick
at least
before.
admit
I haven't
what they
been
are.
on there in a
Twitch
while.
is literally playing and beating the
Maybe I
bush
should
in
go
the
back
worst
to trying
possible situations ever.
on Kick.
I prefer an open line of communication with a scumbag than a nice, secret, wholesome, lying, manipulative relationship with another scumbag. Let's be real here. None of these massive corporations are ethically grandstanding or ethically superior people. So Twitch left the gambling stuff until they got the backlash. They left the hot tub meta for months until the amount of backlash they got basically just made the hot tub meta still exist. Just be harder to access. For those of you that need more detail,
I'm
about
looking
this gambling
respectfully.
meta, massive crypto casinos would pay streamers lots of money to gamble all day on stream, which, yes, on a 13+ gaming website is horrible. You're indoctrinating children into a culture of gambling where you're promoting gambling to them. And the hot pool meta essentially was girls in bikinis with little inflatable pools in their house, so that technically it's a swimming pool, and this is swimming pool attire to basically blue ball an entire audience.
Yeah, it is. It's just cucking people, isn't it?
Fuck you say to me, you little shit! But you don't
That's
understand.
crazy. That's
The viewers went
crazy.
up. They love that.
Yeah,
stuff.
because they're
And if
getting
you're
to see
convincing yourself
Booba.
that Twitch didn't love
Bro,
this
if you got
stuff,
like
you're
little,
lying.
if you got like little kids on the site, they're going, oh, a Booba, oh, I got a bunga bahamba da bungas, oh, go bunga. Of course they're gonna come and watch it, dude. Of course the numbers are gonna increase.
Love the gambling and they love the hot tubs. It was just where they had to decide. To
Bro,
put their
I
foot
want
down.
Tommy
Do
the
they
Bull
leave
to
that
do a
stuff
hot
up and
dub
get an
spring.
incredible amount of criticism from
I'd be
everyone
fine with
until
that.
Maybe eventually Amazon would have to completely annihilate them. They get nuked
Holy
off every
shit.
smart television. They would no longer be called a gaming website. They would no longer be labeled 13+. Kicked off, I don't know, wherever app store they were afraid to be on.
Wait, are they on an app?
Sure,
I
advertisers
don't
don't
even
want
know.
to pay for ads on this stuff.
Bro,
There's
I
a
don't
reason
even
why
know.
on porn sites you freaking get ads for pills and single moms in your area and WhatsApp
True.
groups where you can
Hey,
meet your
somebody's
friends'
gotta
grandparents
help
for
the
free.
single
I think
milfs
this
in
is
the
a
area.
liability
It's not
nightmare.
me,
You
but
don't
somebody's
have any
got to.
claims that you can back up, so I'm out.
Dude, you don't
Like
get
Animator
those
Uproar or
ads on
something.
anywhere else. You only get them on those sites. But why is it? Why don't I see freaking Genshin Impact ads on nhentai.com? Well, there's a reason
Where?
for that.
You see
They
it.
don't want to sponsor that.
True.
Oh my god, bro. So this is again Twitch playing the fool, playing both parties, acting the slothful, incompetent side, when in actuality they absolutely loved the numbers. The only reason why they changed this stuff is because they could retain the number 13 on their website.
That
everyone's saying that people
weirdly
don't like
makes
certain
sense.
policies that Twitch decides to introduce because they're
So they
incels
make
and
these
stuff.
dumb
Bro,
policies
What are you talking about? Most
and
people that heard
backpedal
of
on them
Twitch
only
heard of
when it
Twitch because their
hurts
favorite
them.
gaming YouTuber is on Twitch.
But when
And
you
the
do it, the
recommended
numbers
page and
go
every
bump, bump, bump.
thumbnail on the just chatting
crazy.
category would be banned on YouTube. Now, Twitch
What?
recently released a new
Holy
policy
shit.
change, which I think was awesome. They released the artistic nudity
Oh,
policy
God,
change because, as you
no.
know, art is art.
Yeah,
Michelangelo,
yeah.
when he was drawing the roof of the Sistine Chapel. Let those titties go. When they released this,
Hell yeah! I remember when he did that. He didn't
ultimately,
do that.
and
He didn't
this
do
is the
that.
most hilarious
I know too much
part,
about
is if
history.
You could find a way to bring
Surprisingly.
fuckery around and convince yourself.
Yeah,
that
it's some word
artistic
salad to get
nudity
around
is
it,
okay for
right?
children,
That's what it
technically,
seems like.
Because, well, look, you're not gonna ban kids from walking down the streets of freaking Italia. They're gonna see, oh my God, it's Hercules with this little tiny dong. Bro, that's fine. That's okay. That's artistic nudity. And somehow I feel
Holy
like
fuck,
by
dude.
labeling artistic nudity as
What was that
legal,
Italian
it
accent,
somehow
homie?
that solves every problem, where they could still be a 13+ gaming website and they could still feature stuff that is
Yeah.
definitely not appropriate for an underage audience.
That makes
It all
sense. They were
started with
trying to.
topless.
Oh my God!
Which is
It
weird.
makes sense because they're trying to. Ah, it does make sense. They're trying to pretty much. If it's artistic nudity, you see, it's still a 13+ site. You can. It's just artistic, you know. It's not porn. It's art, dude. That's. They probably thought they were like big brain for doing that shit. Holy
right?
shit.
These are the metas on Twitch. How to grow
It's
on
insane.
Twitch 101. The topless meta.
Okay, yeah, I've heard the topless meta. Yeah, this is the thing that Saints tried.
So you don't freaking see anything down there, and they're just freaking naked, and they clap their titties together.
God damn.
Clap your tits, and they would just vibe around and do their thing. And people watching that are
Holy
watching
fuck,
it for the
dude.
thrilling gameplay in the tiny, tiny little top left corner. They're there for something else entirely. And if you don't think so, you're crazy. And in the wake of this topless meta, Twitch decided to crack down the wrong way. They decided to find a loophole to legalize it by legalizing artistic nudity.
Yeah,
Which
that
obviously
it is a
referring
loophole.
to
Okay, so
drawing
yeah,
hentai on stream.
I'm picking
But
up.
it's
I'm
not
picking up what he's
technically
throwing down.
hentai, It's art, you see.
It's
go.
called hentai, and it's art.
Oh,
To people reacting to hentai.
Hentai
That
means
leads to
pervert.
streamers freaking streaming themselves naked, and VTubers streaming themselves naked, because that's just
Well,
artistic
huh?
nudity, ladies and gentlemen.
I
Obviously,
guess
Twitch
it
received
would
so much
be.
backlash they completely backed up again
I
on
don't
their
really
TOS
follow that one.
24
Why would
hours later,
VTubers
which is
stream themselves naked at that
mind-blowing
point?
Such a massive
Well, I guess
website
everybody else is
gets
doing it, so
bullied
why
back and
wouldn't
forth
you do it
by
with your
freaking
model, I
tweets
guess?
From individuals
Fuck.
who take screenshots of Twitch. If you took
Holy
any
fuck, dude.
screenshot of Twitch over the last week, you were successfully able to bully a multi-billion-dollar company into bending to the whims of your majesty.
God damn.
Patrick, we saved the city.
It's humiliating.
Bro.
It's embarrassing. And quite frankly, it goes to show you how slothful Twitch is in how they decide to build
Dude,
their
we're
website,
only at the
build their
second
policies, build their
sin.
changes. It goes
There's-
to show you that they are really
there's
trying their
5
absolute best to
more.
educate the data to. They are trying to be a
Holy
13+
shit.
gaming website as well
This
as a
is
porn
insane.
site at the same exact fucking time. And that's not going to work forever. Kick.com/Nuxanor.
I love cheese.
Oh, gluttony. Oh, God. Nick Avocado fucking fading out of existence.
Take any dirty toilet, pour in 1
Okay, that got me. That got me. Good shit. Good shit,
There is
Nux.
a
Good shit.
complication with this segment of the
And I don't
video.
mean the toilet ad.
I've shown this to
do
several people
I?
before uploading it, and I do have
Oh.
one confession to make.
Oh?
After this part of the video, you will never be able to look at the Twitch CEO as anything aside from gluttony from Fullmetal Alchemist to the popular anime series, unfortunately.
Fullmetal Alchemist
Like the common
Brotherhood?
side effect with Nux videos, I forever change
Oh,
how
no.
people look in the eyes of the audience, and I am so sorry in advance. But I'm not sorry
Oh.
enough, because I'm still going through with this segment of the video, goddammit.
Okay.
Twitch is gluttonous in the way that it actually goes through with its policy
Also, I'm sorry if I
changes,
yawn a lot,
plans,
guys. It's late at night.
stratagems, and so
I'm
many
really-
other
I'm really pushing for this
hilarious
video,
things we've
gamers.
talked about so far. But this is when it goes over the top. When it goes ahead and shoots itself in the foot so badly with such a massive decision. Not that it changes
God damn it.
policies due to slothfulness per se, and going back because they don't want to deal with backlash to incredible decisions that they've made.
Alright.
No, this is a step further. This is going through with something that is greedy and slothful to an extreme. To a state of malignance.
Okay.
To a state of gluttonousness.
Ah,
Twitch recently, and by recently I mean
alright,
like a week
alright.
ago at the time of recording
I
this
see where
video,
you're going with this,
stopped
sir.
streaming from South Korea because it wasn't
Oh,
legal.
yeah, they did.
It was too expensive.
It's a bit weird, though, right?
I've never heard of something like this before in my life. Freaking Mixer is absolutely dead, and it still allows streaming to South Korea, okay? Like, the fact that it's too expensive, so they just want to cut it off, just goes to show the level of absolute direness that Twitch is currently sitting in. A
Yeah,
cesspool of their
it
own
does kind
mistakes
of
and mucus,
show that
slowly,
they might be
but surely
falling.
gathering and building up until
little
there
bit.
is nothing left. I would
Sinking
be very
yachts and
excited when
whatnot.
Twitch only allows streaming in the United States and America, specifically with the
Oh,
freaking
God.
zip code of fucking California. I don't know, man, it's happening. But if banning streaming from South Korea is
awful.
not a massive red flag and a
If that
death
happened,
throw
that would
of
be
Twitch,
awful.
I don't know what is. But as far
It'd
as
be
other
Joker for
massive
everybody.
mistakes that they've made, and massive just extreme greed to the point of trying to swallow every single little ounce of the market share. I was gonna say semen
Wow.
and make a whole epic metaphor, but I can't even say simp on the platform. I don't know where I'm going with this one. There is something that has forever been
Goddamn.
allowed on every
Kill
single
fact.
platform except for Twitch. Something so obviously acceptable that it's only because of Twitch that this being banned is even in the forefront of
Right.
people's lobotomized brains.
I am
Multi-streaming.
lobotomized.
We are living in an era
Yeah,
where there are so
people always
many
tell
streaming
me about
platforms,
this.
and I will get to the very
Yo,
end of this video. I
I gotta
talk
say,
about
Vinny the Stoat tells me constantly that I need to multi-stream. Listen, I can't. Vinny, I appreciate it. I really, my computer can't handle multi-streaming. Hence why I always tell you guys, hey guys, Tuesdays and Wednesdays I stream over here on YouTube. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays I stream on YouTube, and in the evenings I normally stream on Twitch. I stream 3 times on Twitch, 3 out of the weekend. Sometimes I do it more than once on Twitch after the day. So hey, check me out at Reno Roomy on Twitch.tv or whatever it's called. I don't fucking know. Do I look like I'm smart?
envy and talk about other streaming platforms and how Twitch interacts and changes based on each of these platforms. I really wanted to focus a lot more on the multi-streaming aspect of different platforms.
Right. Yeah, I know you couldn't.
As you know, there's Twitch,
at one
there's
point,
YouTube,
you
there's
couldn't
Kick,
multi-stream
there's
on
Rumble,
Twitch,
there's
is what I was
TikTok,
always told.
Twitter has streaming now, and for as long as Twitch has existed, they have forbid multi-streaming.
Okay,
they
yeah,
know that
so
they're worse
I was
than
right.
every other platform, except they have a UI for streaming, which YouTube doesn't have due to their own incompetence, and that's a video for another day. But they are so terrified that somehow enough
I can't
people
wait
will
for that
start
video. I'll react to that one
multi-streaming
too.
and seeing that streaming is more
But-
lucrative elsewhere, to the point that they might search for a deal and get a deal elsewhere, that they outright banned multi-streaming for the longest time. They're only re-allowing it and reintegrating it into streaming because of how many people decided it's not worth it. Ninja would rather have multi-streaming allowed than a Twitch platform. Right now, Ninja is pioneering the path of multi-streaming. Basically, not really streaming on Twitch as much.
I really can't even multi-stream.
On YouTube,
My poor
on
computer
Twitter,
just
and
cannot
on
handle
TikTok
it.
At the same freaking
It's real
time,
sad.
baby.
Need a better computer.
Multi-streaming being
Ain't got no
allowed
money.
is almost
Work at a
a
dead-end job, what can I
surprise
say?
when you look at the terms of service of other websites, because Twitch forbid it for so long. The moment you become a partner on Twitch, you're locked into Twitch and not allowed to stream on multiple platforms. Most successful streamers definitely don't need a multi-stream, so for them it's really not a big deal. So for them, you don't really need to talk about it. But for someone just trying out, someone just trying to grow for the very first time, it is so incredibly difficult to grow on social media without some sort of massive public push towards your success. Tweeting with 0 followers is literally shouting into the void. Uploading YouTube videos with
Dude, he's so right. I hate posting on Twitter. I've talked about it to my friends before. I'm like, I don't like posting on Twitter. I do it more now, but I still do it in like such a little nothing burger way. Like, I do not do as much as you would think I would do. I just don't have the time.
Doesn't even guarantee you getting a first view on your video,
True.
let alone a second. Discoverability on Twitch
God.
has always been a massive nightmare because they are always so excited to put the biggest streamers at the very top of the recommended every single time. So small streamers basically,
even when I
have
try to rate a
absolutely
friend, they
zero
put streamers at the
discoverability
top.
when it
It's
comes to
crazy.
them. At least YouTube has some sort of algorithm that pushes streamers into your faces, or videos rather. YouTube streaming, again, kind of bad. But
See,
in a
yeah,
landscape where it's
see,
absolutely
he knows what
so
I'm talking
hard to
about.
have some sort
Based,
of breakout
based
hit
Nuck
to be
Steak.
noticed by
He knows.
someone. Not allowing people to multi-stream is actively evil. A brand new VTuber organization just launched called Mythos, where basically all the different VTubers
Yo,
are
the Mythos
reincarnated Greek
girls.
gods in the
Oh, they're
modern
so
era
funny.
VTuber anime girls.
I've
They're
watched a bit of
hilarious. They're
Zeus
so
and a bit of
cool. I do a
Poseidon.
game show with them.
A little bit
I'll
of
link
Hades.
Mythos girls, their
I haven't
YouTube
watched a
channels or
bunch of
whatever in
them,
the description
but
and
they're
stuff.
fucking
they'll
funny.
need a lot of time to actually grow to their potential, despite the fact that there's so much hype around just how absolutely cool they are and how dynamic their intro and debuts were. They collabed with relatively known streamers at the very get-go, and that's what made people even know they exist. Again, tooting my own horn
Yeah,
because
that-
I collab with them. They're freaking cool. I
I
absolutely
feel
love
like
to
you
check out
have
the
to.
Mythos
That's
stuff.
just
Honestly,
the
they're so
sad
cool.
reality
But
of
without
it.
an initial push into
Other than that-
into the void mentality of trying to go and grow and socially.
Other than that, like all you can really do is take your small community and try to build it off of other like communities that are around you, and make friends with other communities, which is something that I've noticed a lot of recently in my own streaming endeavors. And I don't dislike it. It's just that I'm always scared of talking to other streamers. It's a very finicky thing for me. I'm not very good at it. I'm in a very good position right now where people like Sane have been very nice to me and have helped me, kind of coaxed me out of that shell, and I've went out of my way to like stream more with other VTubers. I've talked about it while I've streamed before on other stuff. Might as well put it in this video as well. But yeah, it's, you have to work with other communities to build, especially if you're small and you can't do it with anybody big. You're gonna have to do it with other small creators and just kind of come together and, you know, ape together strong. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Media. It just hurts so much more that Twitch is banning multi-streaming when it's such
God.
I think, bare bones, God-given right to streamers. And they just snuffed it, and no one questions it because that's become an industry standard, despite the fact that every other platform in the industry does not have this absolutely asinine clause. There are other moments where Twitch's gluttony, I feel like, pulled them and pushed them over the edge when it comes to just personal streamer shit and like insane.
I could do that if I was in Waterville.
I will tell you 2 stories, all right?
All right.
Listen to the following 2 stories and tell me that it doesn't
Okay,
make your
okay.
asshole pucker just a little bit.
Okay, my
Ninja
asshole's
just
ready.
recently did a Fortnite scream.
That guy had shockwaves after he railed me like that from behind.
Oh my.
I can't believe I'm talking about Ninja so much. Goes to show how massive of an impact this guy had on Twitch culture.
Yeah,
But
I
he
don't much
recently
care
did a
for him, but
Fortnite
he is
stream
massive
closing, and they
over
were
on
talking
Twitch.
about all sorts of different Fortnite
Guys,
shit, and they were
kind of
talking about Tfue.
crazy.
For those of you that are unaware, Tfue was
No
one
clue
of
who
the
that
biggest
is.
streamers on Twitch at a point. Man,
I have
he
no
was
clue who this guy
killing
is.
It, doing Fortnite stuff, and he felt very trapped in his own world, trapped in the content creation grind. He ended up in drama with FaZe Clan and with other stuff, and he eventually decided to leave and retire basically from the internet.
Okay,
Man
yeah.
talked about how the content grind wasn't really fulfilling anymore, and how he just couldn't keep it going.
Oh, damn.
And he would rather try other things and try to explore his life in other avenues because he's just a frankly very young dude. And you know, I get the mentality a little. I absolutely love making content.
Fine.
So when I leave,
I do
it'll
it
be
more or
on
less
my
as
own
a
terms.
hobby.
But the fact that it was just revealed now,
crazy as
that
that
Ninja
is.
was talking to Cloaksy about it, how much this man needed to stream every month according to Twitch's contract, it made me shake a little bit. Which, in his contract, with Tfue, forced the man to stream a minimum of 200 to 300 hours a month.
The man had a contract where he had to stream like 200 hours a month. He's enjoying life right now.
Yeah, I still don't think people realize.
I think it was more than 200.
I think it was. I legitimately think it was like 300.
What?
I thought it was like 250 to 300 hours. That, yeah, Tfue was a slave to his contract, and unfortunately.
That is absolutely
What?
insane.
Yeah.
He got 7 to 10 hours a day, depending on where exactly he was in the 200 to 300 hour range that Ninja was estimating. No, duh, the man is gonna get burnt out. And this is just another instance of Twitch's gluttony.
That's like
really
way more
pushing
than
them
what
to the
I
absolute
do. I
ends
do
they
a
wanted.
lot.
Yes, ultimately, streamer streams more hours equals more money. That's just how it works, and that's why all the most successful streamers stream just insane amount of hours. Dude, XQC streams like 10 hours a day, and so does Asmongold. There's a reason why these two are like the kings of Twitch
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
more than I
hours
do.
equals
I'll give
more
him that.
views, equals more people, equals more ads, equals more money. And if there's one thing we're learning right now, it's that Twitch likes money.
They do like the
More
money.
than your dad
They're kind of
liked
bloated.
that pack of cigarettes that he went to get one time when you were a kid and never
You
came
weren't
back.
supposed to talk about that. Don't tell them my secrets.
Is the exclusive streaming home
Dude, I love that he's getting ads.
winner of 7
Dude,
Academy
Nux,
Awards,
if anything, me reacting to your video, buddy.
And of course,
Nux, I know you won't actually watch this video, but if you ever would, hey, homie, at least you're getting ads. I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm happy that maybe you'll get something out of it.
just shot them in the foot.
Just
Imagine
saying.
being forced into a contract that looks so great.
I doubt
Getting
it
a
will.
contract
I'm
from
skipping
Twitch and
them,
just
so.
forces you to stream 300 hours a month. Obviously, you're gonna
Proud
burn
of you,
out
bud.
and wanna leave. Man made such a great amount of money right away. Dude got slapped harder than your dad slapped you.
Hey,
Out and
hey,
just
you're not supposed to say that about my
nothing to
dad.
do with the industry anymore. And
How does he know these things?
That is a borderline abusive contract to a kid who
Oh,
just
God.
sees dollar signs and is excited about his future in the world. Their gluttony
True.
honestly also just seems so overzealous at times.
I couldn't
so they
imagine
keep
being in that
people
position
banned
where
for
you're
years,
actually
and only
popping
once they
off
start picking
and
up in some other platform,
and
after years of
expecting
being asked to
contracts and
unban them,
stuff.
they'll
I
decide
just
to unban them
I
out of
don't
nowhere.
have that
Recently, they
mindset
unbanned iShow's
because
feed. Now that
I live in a
iShow's feed is
realm of
absolutely killing it on
realism.
YouTube, even though he was banned on Twitch for a very, very long time.
I got it.
Like I know my limitations. I know how bad
Twitch.
my
Why
content
would he?
is.
But it just goes to show Twitch constantly shooting themselves in the foot and
What the
buckling,
fuck?
as well as just it's embarrassing to watch them backtrack for like the little extra pennies that they could possibly be squeezing out of somebody else. Now, this is a story that I'm about to tell you that I
Alright,
really
another
didn't know
story,
about at all
another
until I
story.
did the research for this video, and it kind of blew me away. But there was a former Fortnite pro by the name of Chap, and he was
Never heard
streaming,
of
he
him.
was making content for a long time on Twitch, and everything was going well, and eventually he had his absolutely best month ever. He shattered all of his personal records, and he made a lot more than he ever did in that 1 month alone, and he was really excited. And he didn't get paid for that month, and he thought that, hey, wait, that's a little weird. And he messages his partner manager, and these messages end up in a hint, of course, of basically him telling the partner manager, hey, I wasn't paid, and the partner manager says, I'll look into it, and he says, okay, and then he waits, and then he asks again.
Wait,
the partner manager gets
are they not going to pay
yeah,
this
your
guy?
account was flagged for fraud, so we're not paying you. This
What?
only gets resolved later
Huh?
once it gets into
What?
the public eye. This almost looks like a scam. To be honest, it really does. Like, that's how it kind of rubs me the wrong way. And this is definitely a lot of cool factor. Nothing's cooler than being a tiny cog in the machine of a massive corporation.
No, I'm already a tiny cog in the job I work. I gotta get up at 3 o'clock this morning.
Losing money every month. Is this really gonna help you?
It's
out?
currently
Just the idea
like
of them
10:40
trying to pull
right
something like
now.
this is so asinine. I don't think anyone in their right mind would even consider
dude.
this being a possibility. Now it ends
I'm
up
a cog
working
in the
out.
machine.
I don't remember / never heard of all these details. And even when I did do the research, it was really hard for me to find like someone that broke down this story a lot. I guess poor Chap, the Fortnite
Damn.
pro, isn't as famous
So he's
as
almost-
freaking Pokimane, where Pokimane
Damn,
farts
so there's
on
like
stream.
nothing
He gets 14
even on the
Dexterito
guy?
articles about
Fuck.
it. God, I love how media
God,
and news
she's
has
annoying.
basically devolved into a shit show pie eating contest of smelling the sharts of different famous people's assholes and making believe that their input on world events has some sort of credibility. Man, I'm really excited when I get some sort of
Oh, no.
Dexerto gaming journalism article of XQC's opinion on the Israel-Palestine conflict. Yep, that'll definitely change my perspective on things, that's for sure.
I'm gonna take a whole piece of land, full reset, all the same,
Oh,
and
this
just
is
call
a
it
stupid
like,
fucking
like
Landia
land
clip,
deal.
dude.
It's just land. Fuck it. And just everybody wins.
But this whole communication with the partner manager that Chap had, I think this-
Get a big thing of lead. Call it Landia.
This is very telling. This is very important.
God, I'm an
This is something
asshole.
that should be known just to show you how little they
Hey,
have
I
to
can't
care
do
about
anything
you,
but punch
how
up,
little of a
gamers.
reasoning they actually have to give you for anything going on.
What else
and if
can
you
I
don't
say?
think that this is telling or a good segue into the next segments of the video, you are very, very deluded. Because you see, in the upcoming Pride section of this video, I will be talking about Twitch's lack of communication, and after that, I'll be talking about the Wrath segment of the video, which is Twitch's incredibly bad policies regarding bans and the worst Twitch bans in the history of Twitch. So
The
this is
only
gonna be really
real
fun,
bad
guys.
Twitch ban I can
Hope
think
your
of is,
seatbelts are buckled. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Dr.
Oh, God,
Disrespect,
it's a good
right?
thing the link is in the description for kick.com/Nuxanor right now, isn't it?
Oh, the Pride. Uh-oh.
Babe, si Optimum Pride though.
Pride, the leader of the 7 deadly sins. In
Oh
my
my God.
opinion, this is probably the second most repulsive part of Twitch after greed, even though the Wrath and Lust segments that are about to be coming up. Oh, diggity, they're gonna
Oh, yeah.
kick your ass. But
Okay,
I think
okay.
this is a big one. You know all the memes about the Discord and Reddit mods? They're all freaking sitting there with their fedoras
Yeah.
and their neck beards.
Yeah,
and
I've heard this forever.
So much unlimited power.
I have
Every
so
single
much
Discord mod becomes
power.
freaking Senator
Look at me.
Palpatine,
Unlimited
creating exact vengeance because he has
power.
actual no control
'Cause I
over his
am
life at
so
all.
strong on the
Unfortunately, and it's not
internet.
my own fault,
I am a
but that is how I
keyboard
currently envision
warrior.
Twitch staff as a whole, like the nameless gelatinous entities of Twitch staff. Bro, I see
Hey,
the
didn't
fedora
you miss ya?
neckbeard Reddit
Oh,
Discord mod
God.
guys, and you will
Oh,
see them
that's
like
insane.
that as well. Twitch feels like they have everything figured out.
Okay.
Ironically, because they're falling apart and they probably won't exist in 4 years, but they have this little power trip pride area where they feel like they can literally do anything. It's absolutely insane. So I got personal stories to share in this regard.
Oh, God.
But Twitch feels like they have everything running smoothly, and they're too powerful for the little mortals, despite the fact that every
us
iota
foolish
of profit
tiny people
is coming through Twitch streamers. Why is there no communication with Twitch streamers? Why is it so impossible to hear anything personally about anyone that works at Twitch? Why is it that if you're a partner at the platform and you are making them thousands of dollars a month, like me, why is it that you never can speak to anybody? The only way I have contacts at Twitch is because a friend of mine, who I will not name because he's a beautiful man, and I don't want to actually expose the guy. I don't want him to get in trouble with Twitch. He literally made me a group chat. Me, him, and like Twitch staff. And was like, okay, you now know each other. You can talk about the issue you're having. But if not for that, I would have no
Holy
contact
shit,
at Twitch.
dude.
Why?
That's crazy.
Someone who was a partner with...
Yo, Nux and Orphan the Future here, coming to add a little addendum to the compendium. At the time of this video actually getting released, it took a little bit to edit. I lost my partnership on Twitch.
Are you fucking serious?
Well, like,
you're
just basically went
brother, no cap.
Mark was gone. No
Holy fuck.
I have signed with Kick. I am a signed Kick streamer now. Kick.com/.
Bro,
I lost my partnership
that's...
on Twitch, in my opinion, the pettiest move of all time. Bro, I've been a verified streamer on Twitch for like 5 years. 300,000 followers. I wasn't even notified. They're proving everything I'm saying.
They are!
Anyway, back to the video. 300,000 followers on Twitch has absolutely no one to talk to. YouTube is better. YouTube is so much bigger. But I could reach out to my YouTube guy. My YouTube guy's awesome. I love him. Like, I know him on a personal level. He helped me so many times. He's so cool. And if I have an issue, I have someone to talk to. With Twitch, nada. Unless you are in this absolute zenith high circle of Twitch people. And even then, there's a big chance you probably can't actually contact anyone. Especially if you get there today. I feel like back in the day, Twitch communication was a little bit better than it is now for their top dogs, whereas at this point I feel like their top dogs are just flying blind like everyone else, where all the people that were let into their little Illuminati circle, they are the only people that actually
it does kind of feel like a boys club, doesn't it?
A platform designed for content creators has no contacts with
nepotism
content creators. As a stark difference to this, Kick, bro, Kick's awesome in this regard. I just made one tweet. Oh, hey guys, I'm probably gonna be streaming at Kick during the whole freaking implied nudity meta on Twitch. It baffles me that that was a thing. And immediately, I'm contacted by Kick. I'm talking to Kick. I'm in group chats with people at Kick. I have an open email conversation. I have a Discord conversation. I have Twitter DMs.
That's a lot.
Contacting with them. They're really cool and so open to contact. It's absolutely insane. It's almost like Kick wants streamers to succeed or something, where Twitch could not give a flying rat's ass as long as Daddy Amazon keeps fueling their fire and letting their dumpster fire Twitch explode.
Oh my god.
I think they're in this really comfortable area where they don't actually have to innovate anything at all, and they could just feel like they can exist forever and their own little pocket dimension, playing with the streamers on their freaking marionette puppet wheels, thinking that this is a utopia that will never end, when in reality
kind of dampers my mood about, like, I thought I've been streaming pretty pretty good on Twitch recently. Now I don't know, dude.
I'm not the biggest
I don't know anymore
in the world on Twitch. Maybe that's why I don't have the content. So let me tell you something that Ludwig said in his recent mogul the whole Twitch
I know
versus
Ludwig.
YouTube debacle. He was the biggest streamer on Twitch at one point. He had the most subscribers on the platform because
watched him with Connor.
After this ended,
he's done some funny stuff with Connor. Watch Connor more than I do Ludwig.
An actual contract to continue
Dog
streaming
VA.
Exclusively on YouTube at this point.
Seaman VA.
He has a contract with Twitch going on. He'll talk to them. And apparently, when he brought it up, they dumped him immediately. They did not fight for him at all. Let me remind you, this is the biggest streamer on the platform, at least for 1 month. He did so much pushing the platform forward. The whole subathon craze that literally everyone does now, which is the biggest money makers for every streamer on Twitch, is because of him. And they just threw him out like yesterday's garbage. They could not care less.
And I went into a call with the YouTube guys. And I was like, hey, it's nothing you guys did wrong, and I love what you're doing with YouTube, but
no fucking
and they were like, and they hit me with a last second offer that was just
They-
like a 20%
they drop
bump.
kicked
And so
this
then I thought
man.
I'd do the same thing to Twitch, which is like, hey, let's hop in the call. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna leave, and then they were just like, have fun. It was much more. I am a gear in the system that makes Twitch run. They need me to
drop
stream
kicked
this
this
amount
man
of hours,
right
which
off
gives
the
them this
fucking
much money, and
cliff.
they give me this much of a cut of that amount of
Oh
money.
my
And then, okay,
God.
good job, tap me on the ass, get the next person in line. And YouTube, I mean, they make you feel like you're having drinks with your buds at the table.
Went back to YouTube talking about misgivings about leaving Twitch because that's where he actually had his audience, and YouTube was like, oh shit.
Fun fact, I know I'm pausing the video again. Oh no, Ren, stop pausing the video. Bite me. So this is completely on my old channel, my channel before I created Reno Rumi, when I was a faceless entity on the website that is known as YouTube. I was once in the partner program, or the, you know, like the little thing. I was grandfathered in because my channel was over 10 years old, and I was like grandfathered into the system. When they kicked me out of the system because like I obviously didn't meet the criteria because I was a faceless entity on the internet, and I didn't, you know, I was off the internet for like 2 years at that point because of life stuff that was happening. They still reached out to me via email, and they were very nice to me. They're like, hey, listen, sorry, we got to kick you out, you know, the rules are changing. And I was like, yeah, you know, that's okay. They're real nice to me about it. I know a lot of smaller other creators don't really have that experience, but I mean, they were nice to me, and you know, that's one of the reasons why I still like YouTube to this day.
Same thing, bro. We'll help you out. They helped him out. They helped him out with little details and contacts. They also helped him out with freaking increasing the amount of pay that he's getting on his contract. The idea that Twitch didn't think that fighting for Ludwig was important is mind-blowing to me.
True.
It just goes to show how prideful they are about the things that they have and how they literally do not care about anyone on their platform at all. Twitch
Fucking
is the Godfather,
nutty, dude.
except if the Godfather didn't mind, people left his family
welcome,
and joined
yes.
other crews and
You
did
can
not
leave
actually
now.
fight to
You
have any
sure?
reason for them to
Leave.
stay by him at all under
Holy
his thumb.
shit.
Twitch is like a bad mafia. It's like a mentally disabled mafia. There was this big streamer by the name of Kai Cenat, still around,
Never heard
still
of him.
absolutely killing it.
Never heard
Huge
of
guy
him.
on the platform, and he became the most popular streamer at one point. He got the most subscribers. He was
Go,
the king of
Pog.
the world.
That's
Top
pretty cool.
of Twitch, absolute giga Chad. Now, strangely enough, he didn't really have contacts at Twitch too much. He wanted a contract streaming with Twitch for a very, very long time, and they never gave it to him.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, quite frankly, I feel like it's because they were like, oh, he's just gonna stick around forever. Why do we freaking need to give him a contract?
But their pride will be their undoing.
After Kai Cenat reaches this absolutely monumental zenith, the most subscribed channel on Twitch, bro was living it up. He was so excited, and Twitch sends him something. He's shaking. He's excited. Did they send him a contract? Did he finally do what he was asking of them for so long? Finally, respecting and appreciating the streamer.
Dude, this whole man's fucking. Oh no, Nux is doing that thing. Nux is doing that thing where he hypes him.
Twitch sent him purple sneakers with the Twitch logo on it for reaching most subscribed.
No.
Channel on Twitch. You know he made them $1 million that month, and they got him.
They sent him fucking
Dude, just
sneakers.
watching the hope drain from his face when he unboxed
Oh,
those
you can
sneakers,
see it on his
looking at Kai's
face.
with disbelief, the borderline disrespect.
Dude.
Congratulations, Kai, on your huge accomplishment. We are so proud of you. Laura, Anna, and all of your friends at Twitch.
Dude. Dude, no. You can see it on his face. Dude. Oh, buddy. They sent this man fucking sneakers. Are you fucking serious? Holy fuck, dude.
Bro had so many demons behind his pearly eyes. Holy crap. You need Reverend Father Uncle Ruckus to...
No, Nux! No! Not Uncle Ruckus. We don't bring Uncle Ruckus into this.
Levels of stupidity and idiocy
Holy
that people
fuck.
can actually reach. It's like when they banned the PogChamp emote. I was sitting there in disbelief for a while. Now,
why would
Twitch's
they ban that?
culture grows because of its streamers. Obviously, Twitch's staff or Twitch's UI or anything on Twitch.
Did
that
what?
does
Did
not
the
make
guy
culture
who
of the
the
platform.
face
The
of it
culture
do
evolves
something
with the
silly or
streamers that are on
something?
the platform. Different emotes go to show how different cultural things on Twitch. You have words that only exist in Twitch. Bro, you have streamers talking in real life, and I'm telling you, they sound like mental cases. Oh, how was your day today? Oh, my day was poggers.
Yeah,
Oh, did you just
see,
come up with
I
all
knew
by
that
yourself?
one.
Yeah, I'm 5 head. Bro,
Huh?
These aren't freaking words.
What the fuck's
but
five
still,
head
it's the Twitch
mean?
culture that's so beautiful in its own way, watching it evolve and grow. Because ultimately, that is what I love about the internet. The people on the internet. The
I only
internet
knew the
gave power to
poggers.
the people in a certain way that was so beautiful. And the
Everything else I'm
PogChamp
kinda
emote
dumb.
was a very popular emote on Twitch. It's the oh god, guys, this is crazy. Oh god, I can't believe it. Right, that whole face that works on literally every good moment on Twitch.
True.
That's the PogChamp emote, and it was based
a pretty
off
good
a very
emote.
popular meme for the PogChamp guy. Now, the PogChamp guy is not the nicest guy in the world. Dude has some weird political shit going on. He's made some weird things. But nobody that's actually using the PogChamp emote is promoting that guy's political ideology. It's a meme, and it's part of the Twitch culture, and they banned it because they didn't like that.
It's like
guy's
saying
politics,
if Pepe is not a meme. That's kind of crazy.
Like, the fact that they thought that it was a good idea to do something like that, does it what? Make their platform look better to advertisers that they take 90% of the ad revenue from? Like, why did they think that this was a good idea? I remember all the streamers were upset about it, but it's not like they undid it because ultimately they don't give a shit about the people that are literally making their platform alive.
Yeah, not surprising, honestly.
Of your platform, and you
why
eyes,
help grow the
beings,
golden
and
goose
that's
when
why
you
I
can
just
just
see
you
the
know
Discord
cook it?
mod mentality. It's the person sitting there with absolutely nothing in his daily life. He
Oh
has
my
not
God,
touched grass
that
in
fucking
an eon.
animation.
He hasn't bathed in a
Holy
millennia,
shit.
and he's just sitting there, hitting the ban button, enforcing things because this is the little bit of power he actually has in his life. Bro banned the word simp because people call Twitch mods simps. How insanely asinine and petty do you have to be to think that that's a good idea for the future of your platform? And I'm gonna go out of this segment, the Pride segment, with one little tiny little itty bitty little story that happened on Twitch.
I like
show where my
stories.
headspace is at because
I like
ultimately
stories.
none of these
Tell
things
me.
individually matter.
Tell me
right?
stories.
They banned PogChamp. Okay, who cares? They got
Okay.
Kai Cenat sneakers, which were underwhelming.
Pretty
Okay, who cares?
fucking
You can fight for
disrespectful,
Ludwig.
honestly.
Okay, whatever. Bad business move, I guess. Cringe, if you.
I think it was
Not
disrespectful,
pog,
honestly.
Some people might even say.
Yeah,
that
I
is
would say
only
it's
when
very
they
not
exist
pog.
in a vacuum.
True,
When you
true.
go to see the amount of times that they prove again what their morals are, and it's that they feel infallible and they feel like the streamers are irrelevant. It's like the old comedy skits where kids would say to their dads, "Do you love me, Dad?" And the dad would be like, "I mean, I don't really care. What
I can
happens to
always
you. I
make
can
another one.
just like
Oh my God,
you."
no!
I get that
No,
kind of
I
when I'm
didn't
talking
just
about
say
Twitch
the
stuff.
same thing.
And
No,
this story,
I can always make another. That's what my mom used to say. I can always
So Twitch
make another
made,
one of
some
you.
sort of
It's
terrible
like, huh?
terms of service change. I mean, they did. A
She
lot
actually
of those.
can't.
It's hard
Her
to
tubes
even
are tied.
remember which one it was. I believe it
Honestly,
was the 3%
Ren
logo
W.
for ad thing on stream that I talked about earlier.
Rare
and there were
Ren
streamers
W.
that were complaining about it because obviously it's a terrible decision on Twitch's part. It's evil, it's borderline cruel that they would actually want to enact something like.
I love you, but I would also love to talk to you one-on-one one time. The but is that I think you have a lot of good ideas, but you're missing so much. No is saying you're wrong about anything. Maybe,
What?
is it no one? Is that
Wait, this is the thing I was talking about earlier in the video.
Way off.
Right?
No one's saying
That
you're wrong
guy's
about anything. You
staff.
just have so many assumptions
That
are wrong.
that person in the chat there, right? That's
I don't
staff.
understand those two sentences.
I was talking about this earlier.
I mean, I love you guys over at Twitch. No hate over here. But
Holy fuck.
We're all frustrated, and honestly, coming into a stream and saying, "Sorry, man, you're wrong," doesn't fix anything. Wait, can I not ban you? I hit the ban button and then you chatted again.
Yeah.
Can you?
Bro.
Not ban staff. Oh my gosh.
Bro.
You tried to ban me? Of course I tried to ban you. Anybody would get banned for doing what you're doing right now.
True.
This is so weird.
That's so
True.
streamers, of course, were talking about it. They didn't like it, and Twitch staff keeps popping into people's chats on Twitch. I don't know if you're aware that this is a thing. It is a thing, and their tastes in streamers, well, it goes to show why they keep getting called simps. They are always in content, lewd content that's skirting the lines of the terms of service, and Twitch doesn't seem to do or care about that at all. Just on a side note,
Wait.
watching that stuff and turning a blind eye.
Hang on, I'm gonna pause the video. So, let me get this right. They're like, I didn't want to be called a simp. But they're like over here in their own little gooner caves, watching all these girls like be half fucking naked and helping come up with ideas for it. Oh shit, that's insane. Oh, that's actually insane. Oh, my PC is having trouble right now. Oh god. My PC is over here like, what is happening? Oh, that was weird. But yeah, they're like off in their own little gooner caves. That's insanity, dude. Holy fuck. Alright, let's finish this off before my computer
whatever, you don't know. But if you're
Feels like my
engaging
computer's
in
going
chat
to
with
break.
content that's
Those are some
borderline not
nice
okay
booba
on your
metal.
platform,
Respectfully,
well, it'll go to show why people think that you're incompetent and honestly
shit.
mean, as we will get to later in the Wrath segment of this video where I talk about
She's really
opinions.
cute. That
So
girl
anyway,
there's
streamer's
really
out
cute.
there minding his own business. He's talking about why Twitch's new terms of service is cringe and bad and
Yeah.
don't like the update. And the Twitch staff hops into chat to tell him he's wrong and he's an idiot. Have you ever heard of any self-respecting platform in the world doing that kind of thing?
No.
Ever? Just engaging with
They're huffing their
platform
own
for criticizing
copium,
the
dude.
platform.
It's
Do you have
crazy.
any idea how many YouTube criticism videos are on YouTube? Billions.
A lot.
I've made some. Everyone's made some.
Yo,
YouTube's made
I'll
a
know.
lot of mistakes.
I'll know.
They're a
I'll make it when
massive,
somebody's made a
massive
video
juggernaut
on me.
platform. They're even bigger than your mom is.
No,
And you
not
get
my
so much
mom.
hate for it. But
Nah.
have you ever seen
No,
something
you can't
so
talk about
petty,
my mom that
so
way.
lame, so borderline pathetic of a YouTube staff member commenting
Oh my
on a video
God.
criticizing YouTube? call
Yo,
the
that
person
would be
dumb
crazy.
and an idiot
I've never
and
seen
tell
that
them
happen
that
'cause it's
they're
never
wrong
happened.
about why they think YouTube is bad, and then forcefully highlighting their comments so people could see it. Have you ever even heard of something like that?
No.
Obviously not. The corporation and the staff are not the same as
They're
the
not
streamers. They don't
fucking
deserve the
children.
platform 'cause
They're
they
a bit
haven't built
stinky,
the
but they're not
platform.
fucking
They don't
children.
deserve an audience because they haven't built
Same.
an audience. Their job is to operate behind the scenes and make things
Mhm.
work out well. Their job is not to publicly humiliate the people on their own platform for criticizing said platform. Homie,
True.
maybe I like free speech a little too much, and I
No.
think that criticizing shit is important for the growth of society. Do you have any idea how many
If you didn't
nuts
criticize
criticizing
anything, nothing
videos
would
there
ever
are on
grow.
YouTube? I'm never gonna go out there and start shitting on them for doing that kind of thing. You have every right to criticize me. I'm cringe. Why wouldn't you criticize me?
Brother, I'm cringe. We gotta
But
embrace
it's
cringe,
exactly
homie.
that.
That's
It's
all it
that
is at the end of the day.
twirling, neck beard
Hell yeah,
scratching
Bob.
mentality that's just so
Milady.
invasive into the ideology of people that are at staff at Twitch. This horrible communication with streamers, coupled with this prideful perspective of feeling like they are more important than their streamers, that just makes me have no respect
Damn.
for a large portion of the Twitch staff as a whole. Now, obviously, this isn't all of the Twitch staff. There are a couple of Twitch staff people that I know that are really cool. However, if you're going to give everyone in your Twitch staff this amount of power, and they're going to be faceless and basically nameless, just showing up in streamers' chats to make fun of them, well, obviously, the entire Twitch staff body as a whole is going to get shit for it.
True.
It boggles my mind that they feel like it's a good idea.
Because
throughout
why
all of
why
this.
throw
Good
a
idea
stone
to
at one
fight for
person when
money.
you can
A
throw
good
at
idea to
all
get
of them?
high sneakers when what he wanted
This
was
poor
a
fucking
freaking streaming
man.
contract.
I can't believe they got him
remove the host
sneakers.
feature. I didn't even get into that, but
The fuck's the
idea of
host
removing a host
feature?
feature on a
The
platform
fuck is
that
that?
absolutely does fuck all for promoting small streamers is mind blowing.
What's a
Why would they
host
think that's a
feature?
good idea? You lose nothing by keeping the host feature, unless it's to keep funneling people into the OnlyFans moneymakers. They feel like they know better. The host feature is something that existed in Twitch for the longest times, where streamers could show love to friends, to other small streamers, to people that otherwise you might not have found. But even that tiny little thing
I don't
that
even
you
know what
had
the
on
hosting
Twitch that
feature
people liked
is.
and never complained
I've never
about,
heard
you
of
thought
it.
it was a good idea to remove it because you knew better somehow. There's a reason why you guys are all ashamed of being called simps on Twitch. And to quote my absolute favorite boy,
Oh,
Uncle
no.
Iro, pride is not the opposite
Hey,
to
it's
shame,
not the
but its
opposite.
source. And my
Yeah.
homie was
Iro's
spinning.
true.
Anyway, shout out to Kick for being freaking great at communications. God, I love your team so far.
Wrath! Oh, we're getting into it, boys. We're almost at the pinnacle. How close are we to the end? Holy fuck. This has been a crazy ride.
So
We've got
we
Wrath
finally
and
arrived at my
Pride.
favorite part of the
Or
video.
Wrath and Lust
Well, this is
left.
the next one, the Lust segment.
And then Envy at the end. Oh my
Awesome.
god.
Twitch's bans
3
have
more.
been awful for
We got
since
this,
the dawn
gamers.
of time. In my time on YouTube, there are only 2 constants. There is the fact that Moist Critical will upload 2 videos every
yeah,
single
baby.
day, and there is the fact that Twitch will ban someone for some bullshit reason. And yes, I am going to be starting off with the ultimate red herring, the ultimate
Okay.
person that did not deserve the ban, or even he did, but we don't know why he did.
Oh, it's
We're
gonna be
talking
Dr.
about
Dr. Disrespect. I knew
First
it.
and foremost,
Okay.
this man should be in the
Okay, I know
Easter
about
egg in the
Doctor. I
corner
know
of
about the
every
doc.
single Twitch-hating
He's
video
pretty cool.
on the planet. For those of you that are unaware, I will give you the briefest
He's a pretty
rundown.
cool guy.
Dr. Disrespect
I like
has
his
an epic
mustache.
That's the
That-
rundown.
No! Stop! You can't copy me! No!
That was a joke. Don't worry, don't worry. He's also
Stop that.
freakishly tall. God,
God damn.
Moving on.
Stop!
Alright, so basically,
Stop it!
Dr. Disrespect got banned once in the past.
Okay, quick.
using his camera in its bathroom, public
I'm just gonna start speaking in goobly blanche.
Really nothing burger. Didn't end up mattering at all. Just wanted to get
Holy
that out
shit.
there. And then one day, out of the blue, Dr. Disrespect, one of like the 10 biggest streamers on the entire Twitch, someone who has literally innovated and pushed all of gaming content forward on the platform, instead of the absolute bargain basement garbage content of most people that just had like a camera in the corner, gameplay in the center, or
that's
boobs
me.
in the corner, gameplay in the center, or gameplay in the corner, boobs in the center, as we're seeing a lot and a lot more lately, which is important to mention. Dr. Disrespect actually pushed all of that forward with amazing skits and really, really cool visuals that I don't think to this day have ever been matched on Twitch. He was an absolute asset to all of streaming, and he pushed the entire gaming culture forward on the platform. He pioneered this entire crazy, angry personality gimmick, and
I gotta get better at it.
dude is an
Something
actual
I gotta grind on.
legend, and will remain immortalized as one of the greatest gaming FPS
Yeah, he's
streamers
kind of legendary.
all time. And then he got banned. To this day, no one knows why he got banned. Despite being one of the biggest streamers, he got banned off
think
Twitch.
he said
No
something
one
about it
knows
on
why.
his
He got
channel,
banned
Nux.
permanently, not even just a temporary ban. And to this day, people are still wondering and theorizing why he got banned.
I want to say he said something about it on his channel.
There was a potential
He
lawsuit
has a
that was
YouTube
going
channel.
on. Maybe he was wanted more on his contract with Twitch, and Twitch didn't like that and wanted to teach him a lesson for being a jerk. These are all theories that were literally
because they
even
would
though
think
there's
that,
no
wouldn't
water to
they?
be held in any
Shit,
of them.
dude.
My personal favorite theory is the fact that in his
Insanity.
last stream on Twitch, he he mentioned Shungite. Shungite, for
The
those of you
fuck's
that don't
Shungite?
know, and those of you that are not in tune
not a real
with
word.
nature, Shungite is a type of rock, an ancient
Oh.
mineral so powerful it can keep away the harmful 5G energy
Oh,
waves, which
damn.
was the cause of COVID, by the way. That was a joke
Wow.
for any YouTube misinformation bots that
Oh,
decide
okay.
to pick up this video.
I bought a whole bunch of Shungite rocks. Do you know what Shungite is?
It's some kind of
Homie
really
just bought a-
wild alternative medicine.
Are we sure
bullshit,
Dr.
which has
Disrespect
no
isn't just
actual
Oompa-ville
scientific
in a
evidence
wig?
behind it, and he mentioned on his last stream that he bought Shungite. So my tinfoil hat theory
Just saying.
that since in his last stream he mentioned Shungite and then he was banned, I think Twitch hated him for promoting misinformation and he got banned for believing in Shungite.
I could see that.
Now
I could
know
see
what you're
that.
probably thinking that is improbable, and to that I say, why spoil a good story for the sake of the truth? We don't know the truth, so in my head, this is will forever be the canon. But in all seriousness, it's insane that we don't know. On his comeback stream on YouTube, when he finally first streamed on YouTube, literally forced out of his job. His entire career was on Twitch, and he had no choice but to move without any warning. He mentioned that he didn't know why Twitch banned him either, which is so troubling.
Yeah, at the time.
Why did you get banned? We still have no idea.
The fact that you're gonna ban the biggest streamer, that's one thing. Without telling him or without telling us, what's keeping us safe? I have
Damn.
300,000 followers on Twitch, okay? I stream on the platform from time to time. If this isn't gonna stop him from just getting yeeted without actually knowing why he got banned off the platform, what's stopping them from annihilating me? I
True.
don't know. Now, getting banned on Twitch is worse than you think. It's not only about being banned on Twitch, okay, now I can stream on YouTube, but you can never stream with any Twitch streamer because they
Wait,
can't
what?
feature you on their stream either. Getting banned on
Ew,
Twitch is a nightmare for
that's
someone who all their contacts
bad.
are streamers on Twitch
Oh,
that you frequently collab
that's
with.
awful.
It's so cruel, it's so vindictive, and it's so troubling as to why they decided to ban this guy without telling anyone
Damn.
at all. In my mind, this will forever be the worst Twitch ban in the history of time, but there are a lot of other ones. Now, a lot of the other ones involve Pokimane. Pokimane is no
God.
stranger to controversy. I feel like she's in controversy
The
all the time.
Pokimane
Mostly for
arc.
dumb shit, sometimes for more dumb shit. But I think the biggest reason why a lot of people hate her isn't even totally her fault. Yes, she's smug and people find her annoying and all that. And
I find
yes,
her annoying.
agree. It's annoying. When I hear her telling me that I'm a broke boy.
She's
but I
a
wanna pay
beautiful
$30
woman
for a
who's
pack of
very
cookies.
fucking
Oh my
annoying.
god, $28 for cookies?
Oh my god. Goodness.
4 bags.
I'm 4 bags. It's $7. I've heard this
I
so
know
much.
math is hard.
I know being a massive bitch is so hard. That's why I do it on main, to make it seem like that's my whole personality, because that's all I've got.
Whenever you leave her behind.
I mean, fuck off, dude. I don't watch people
Listen,
like
it's
that.
smug and annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that. Oh, yeah, but queen, preach, queen, slay.
When you're an idiot, but
Jesus fucking
if you're a broke boy,
Christ.
just say so.
But I think what really annoys
you know what?
people
I
is how
am broke.
Twitch has been playing favoritism with her for a long time, and not just Twitch. Remember Leafy? So Leafy made a whole bunch of videos on YouTube.
You mean Mr.
criticizing
Nochin?
Pokimane. And
Damn.
I used the term criticizing
I went
lightly.
there.
It was like borderline bullying Pokimane, and that's why he got banned off YouTube.
All these people are
Violating
bad.
bullying and harassment on
All these
YouTube.
people are
So he
awful. I
decided
feel
to start
nothing
streaming
for
on Twitch,
either of them.
Because this man, what's he gonna do? He lost his entire YouTube
He
channel. So
kind of
he
looks like an
started streaming on
elf.
Twitch, and he gets banned
He
off
looks
Twitch.
like Justin
Now, he didn't
Bieber
actually
had
violate
a
any
baby
terms
with
of
an elf.
services on Twitch, and that's what a lot of people started worrying about. You could get banned on Twitch
Jesus
by violating
Christ.
terms of service that would be on Twitch, even if you do it on another platform. This is very, very worrying. Twitch implemented rules against using the word simp, okay? So if I use simp on YouTube, am I gonna get banned on Twitch now? Do they have the grounds to do something like that? If I decide I want to show my cock on Rumble, okay? Does that mean I'm gonna get banned on Twitch for freaking violating
What's that you're showing? My
guidelines?
cock.
And the answer is, no one knows. That's why this Twitch ban was so troubling, because he didn't actually do anything that warrants any form of ban on Twitch, but he got banned anyway. Now, here's the wild part. The Pokimane thing, she's the center, the actual nucleus of so many just horrible Twitch bans, and making people really, really hate her more than I feel like she even deserves. It's a Gundam made a video criticizing
Hey,
Pokimane.
I watched
He
It's a
got banned on
Gundam.
Twitch.
Guy's
Gio,
fucking
really
hilarious.
popular prank YouTuber, did this whole
Don't know
shenanigan
Jenny
where
is.
he decided
But
to
fucking-
raid Pokimane, and all the people in his stream that raided Pokimane spammed L+ ratio in her chat. I know, truly harrowing and horrifying.
Everybody say L+ ratio.
Man got
Lol.
permanently banned from Twitch for that.
L+
Permanently banned.
ratio.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. In the lust segment of the video, we are
Fuck,
going to be
dude.
talking about all forms of
Crazy.
terrible favoritism on Twitch.
It sounds like it. It sounds like there's a
let's
lot
not
of
get into the whole
favoritism,
perma ban
honestly.
versus 1 week ban situation. That's the next chapter. Now we're just talking about bad bans. This was a bad ban. Bro got banned
I believe it.
forever for this. Incidentally, Pokimane was the center. And there seems to be this weird trend of how people get into some sort of beef with Pokimane to some degree and they get banned on Twitch. Now again, I don't think Pokimane is wielding some sort of crazy power. She's not freaking standing at the top of Olympus raining lightning bolts on everyone that hates on her like some kind of deity or freaking crazed with power mad.
I don't
Quite
know.
frankly,
She
I
could
think
be.
it's that Twitch really likes her. I think that for some reason the Twitch staff wants her to get away
Yeah,
with
I
murder
wonder
and
why.
wants everyone else to be silent. These bans are dumb.
Jesus.
Really dumb. And there are so many of them. People getting banned for absolute bullshit reasons that if I wanted to make an entire video just compiling all the worst Twitch bans ever, fuck, I might do that on my second channel. That's a freaking
might as
hilarious
well,
idea.
yeah.
Top 100 worst Twitch bans. That's so funny. Ice Poseidon got banned on Twitch. Now, I don't like Ice Poseidon. He scammed his fans. He ran a whole
I don't
crypto
really know who this
Ponzi
guy
scheme
is.
shit.
He looks kinda
Dude,
like a
I don't
goober.
like him. He's an asshole. But the reason why he got banned
He's
on
got
Twitch
propeller
and his
ears.
livelihood got taken away from him was because he was doing an IRL stream and one of the people in his chat called a bomb threat on the place that he was visiting.
What? Huh?
C4 has been successfully activated. Bomb detonation countdown successfully started.
Holy fuck!
Now, I'm not gonna say that he didn't make any
What?
in the day in his
Yo,
IRL
chat
streams
be
on Twitch. But you're
fucking
gonna ban anyone in his
evil
chat
that
called a bomb
day.
threat because of
Holy
where he
fuck!
was? How does that make any sense? And it was a permanent ban, an indefinite one, literally ripping his career away from him. Even though the butterfly effect and the ripples that he's made in the
holy
IRL
shit,
streaming has only gotten
dude.
so
That's
much worse
insanity.
since then. Holy shit. Not saying I like him, I'm just saying that this should not constitute a lifetime ban. One of my favorite Twitch bans ever was Kai Cenat's ban. So remember how I told you Twitch has favoritism, and I will prove that in the next segment of the video. Kai Cenat, you remember Kai Cenat? Dude,
Yeah,
got
the guy who
purple
got
shoes
the
from Twitch
fucking
for reaching crazy milestones
stupid-ass
instead of, you know, an
shoes.
actual streaming contract worth millions
You
of
talking about
dollars.
him?
Still blows my mind that they thought that was a good idea. But remember him? Well, he got banned once
For
on Twitch.
what?
Obviously, he's back. Don't worry, this wasn't a permanent ban. I just feel like this is worth mentioning. For
Holy shit.
doing sexual acts
Huh?
in a video game.
Huh?
He got banned on Twitch because he teabagged in a video game. Remember all the people that used to yell, I'm gonna kill you, and then supplement their sentence, I'm gonna kill you.
That's so dumb.
In Minecraft, right? Because you don't want to actually have some sort of threat. It's
I kill
well,
my
it's not
friends in
enough.
Minecraft.
Not enough anymore,
If I
baby.
play
You
Minecraft.
can get banned for teabagging in a video game, you can get banned for anything. Now, these are all high-profile streamers that I've been talking about. I wanted to talk about some more low-profile streamers just to get across how Twitch ban system is absolutely cuckoo. There was a victim of a carjacking on a stream. Literal the victim, not that he committed a carjacking on stream, okay? There are a lot of people that got justifiable bans, like the whole texting and driving thing. Dude, that's a worthwhile ban. Listen up, I'm telling you. But this was a guy, was the victim of a carjacking, and a gun was shown on the stream during the actual carjacking, and they banned him for showing a firearm on stream.
What? Wait, so he got his car jacked and. Wait, why are you out here in the middle of the night in the first place, gamer? Holy fuck! What the fuck? Is this guy okay? What the hell?
Like who's running this? What monkey with a machine gun is actually shooting the keyboard at the Twitch headquarters that's doling out these awful asinine bans? And obviously the
Holy
fear is there for
shit.
every single streamer
That made
on the
me
planet.
jump.
Unless you are in the good graces of God, You can literally be blasted away by Twitch staff just because they don't like you. Quite
Holy
frankly,
shit.
that is horrifying. It is traumatizing. The fact that context matters so little to them that they'll ban someone who's the victim of a carjacking for showing a gun reminds me of so many people that got banned
I could
on
say
Twitch
pee
for
pee poo poo and get
accidentally
banned
showing
for it.
nudity or
Couldn't
something. I
I?
don't know, an
Fuck.
ad pops up on their stream and there's the naked lady there for 2 seconds and they quickly close the thing. Oh, no, banned because it showed up on stream. Meanwhile, you have
Fucking
literal
clowns,
porn on your
dude.
platform. I'm just saying, and we're gonna get to that.
Ah.
Nah.
Lust. 2 more, boys. 2 more.
This part of the video is probably the most
Sway.
controversial in regards to Twitch. It's probably where the most criticism is levied towards them. No one likes a hypocrite, and no one likes people getting all up in arms and upset about some things, but due to favoritism, not getting upset at that very same thing that someone else commits. And
I hate
think that
favoritism.
what actually tore open the asshole of this entire case,
Favoritism,
this entire
nepotism, it's
situation,
all there.
was a
It's so
streamer by the
aggravating.
name Of Alinity. Back in the day, Alinity and PewDiePie got into some sort of
Oh,
beef.
I
PewDiePie
remember
reacted to
this.
Twitch
No,
bots
the
moments on some sort of
Alinity
video,
fucking
and he called
PewDiePie
Alinity
babe.
a Twitch thought, which offended her. And
Yeah,
she
she is a
decided,
thought.
Let's copy strike this guy.
Twitch is
Seriously?
hentai.
You just said that?
Twitch is hentai.
I'm gonna copy strike this guy. Can we copy strike PewDiePie?
Can we copy that? Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. We have to copy that PewDiePie. Quickly. I want money from him because he doesn't like me. He thinks I'm
Obviously, this is
pee
an
pee
abuse of
poo
the copyright system, and I have
Goddamn.
very many opinions in regards to
Pathetic
abusing copyright.
fucking
I think
petty
if you abuse
shit,
the copyright
dude.
system, your channel should get banned. I'm literally
True!
so into that. Holy shit. But anyway,
Bro,
not the point.
I agree with
he
that.
ended up getting his video, PewDiePie. I mean, he
Look
got
at that
it
man.
taken down. We don't know if it was
Mwah.
her, if it was from her manager, whatever
Perfection.
it is. I personally think it could have been her, and she could have just blamed her manager later because her manager's some faceless guy. Why does she need to take the fall for it? I don't know. Not the point. But the point is, she violates copyright, or someone violates copyright on her behalf, and Twitch does nothing. But now this isn't even where this all starts. You see, she made a big mistake, and that is by thinking that the internet is going to treat her and PewDiePie as equals. You see, PewDiePie has 100 million
No,
people.
she got fucking obliterated, dude. I remember this shit. She got obliterated, and rightfully so.
Horrible shit she's done. Ever since then, there has been an absolute
She had that
target on her
coming,
back.
dude.
Every time she's made a mistake, there have been outcries to ban her
shit.
on Twitch, and that
Based.
just does not seem to be happening.
Deserved,
so, just
honestly.
For like a little sudden death crash course and shit she's
This
done in the
lady-
past that
this
she
lady's
did not
evil.
face any sort of criticism or flack for. She allegedly committed marriage fraud, where she mentioned in the video, "Oh, guys, the reason why I got married was to move to Canada, and then I divorced him." Yeah, so there was that
Goddamn.
one.
You don't want to be a doctor in Colombia. It sucks.
Yeah,
Like, you don't
I'd
make
be
any
a
money. You
doctor
work a lot.
in Colombia.
So
Women
I was
aren't
like,
real.
No, hell no. So I
Women
went
aren't
to
real.
Canadian, and I came to
This is
Canada.
why I don't get in
And then I
relationships,
divorced.
boys.
She
It's right here.
hurled her cat across the room because she was playing Apex Legends, which is definitely a normal thing to do, and somehow does not violate Twitch's animal cruelty guidelines or something. I don't know. She has also done these weird yoga stretch things with her dog
What
sniffing
the
her ass and all that shit
fuck?
when people get banned for sexual content left and right, and when some people don't. The whole sexual content discussion is coming soon, don't worry.
Let her
She
dog
also
do
fed
that.
vodka to her cat, and vodka, by the way, guys, is lethal to cats. Like, the cat could have died, even if though it was only a little bit of vodka, still, it is lethal. But my favorite part about the entire Alinity arc isn't the fact that she got away with all this, and just goes to
I didn't
show
know
the
vodka
absolute
was
favoritism
bad
of
for
Twitch,
cats.
and
That's
why
crazy.
people started calling Twitch staff simps altogether. They were simping. I think that the real reason why I love this so much, so much, is because she only got banned on Twitch once. And it was because she asked for it. It got to the point that every time she would do something even a little bit sus on stream, you know, she'd squish her boobs together on stream, everyone would be like, "Twitch, you're allowing this on your platform?" And of course, Twitch would do nothing about it. And Alinity would get insane amounts of hate because Twitch didn't ban her. Suddenly, their favoritism was a double-edged
This
sword.
is really pathetic.
No one likes hypocrites, bro.
Yeah.
And Twitch was being hypocritical. Alinity had to literally beg Twitch to ban her until they banned her. She said, "You don't understand. By not banning me, you're
Crazy.
making them hate me more. I am getting harassment because Twitch didn't ban me. Please ban me." And only after Alinity asked for the ban did Twitch ban her. Again, I don't think that little instance is Alinity's fault. That just goes to show how incompetent Twitch is. But if that doesn't show absolute favoritism in a nutshell,
does.
I don't know what does. Normally, I need like, you
It's
know,
kinda
some sort of
crazy that she
pattern.
had
I need
asked
3
to be
good
banned.
cases of favoritism to think that there's some sort of pattern of
Fuck.
favoritism. Not one. But this time, one's enough, ladies and gentlemen. Holy damn. Streamer Narcissa threatened Twitch employees was totally fine about it. Got nothing burger for it. There was a girl, a small streamer. This isn't like some massive established streamer. Small streamer. She had sex on stream. Full sex. Full ass sex. Cock inserted in vagina sex. Good news is she got banned. Bad news is she got unbanned right after that somehow. Less than a week later, she got unbanned. Literally having sex on stream got her unbanned. Do you remember the people that got banned before? How is this not violating some sort of guideline, bro? Now, I'm not saying that Twitch's favoritism, all blah, 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 all towards women. They love women. They hate men. I'm not going down the whole woke
that's just porn at that point.
Route, okay? We're not getting into any of that shit. There are some female streamers that are completely improperly treated as well. Like, for example, Peach Jars, great content creator.
Yeah, I love Peach Jars. She's fucking hilarious.
And the reason why she assumes is because she has an OnlyFans, which is ridiculous because most of Twitch these days is a literal funnel to OnlyFans.
For real.
Remember, this is a 13+ gaming website where 90% of just chatting streams.
I think they just don't like Peach Jars at that point. There is a clear favoritism.
Discoverability on OnlyFans.
Crazy.
Another thing that I feel like is important to mention is the bias against VTubers, for example. And this is something that no drama channel would ever cover because they're not VTubers.
I'm a
They
VTuber.
don't know this, for example. Bro, you see what goes on Twitch, right? Like, implied nudity streams. You got a freaking black bar against their chest, and they're fine. They could freaking stream on Twitch. They could go crazy. Freaking bikini day on Twitch? Oh, hells yeah, bro. Bikini on Twitch, no problem. You see there's a little inflatable pool in the background. This is just normal attire for a pool day. And VTubers get banned if they show underboob. This may sound like a joke, but it is 100% real.
Just
Do you
underboob?
have any idea how many VTubers got banned and they had no idea why? It's not like their model was even that crazy, but they showed the tiniest, slightest, itty-bittiest amount of underboob, and Twitch was just like, and decided to immediately annihilate them.
Dude.
Twitch was like, Twitch is not hentai.
No, Twitch is hentai.
You either die a hero or you live yourself lifelong enough
Twitch
to
is
become the
hentai,
villain,
let's
or
be
whatever
real.
Harvey Dent liked to say. But speaking of the Dark Knight, whoever is doling out these bans really feels like the entire beginning of that Dark Knight Joker freaking arc, okay? Joker rolls in with a bunch of his clown people to rob a bank, right?
True.
They're all stealing from the bank, they're all, taking hostages, doing all their shit. And it winds out that the Joker is one of the people in the clown crew, and they all end up killing each other, so Joker's the only survivor at the very end, and he walks away with the massive dub, and all of the people on his squad ended up dying in the firefight that he designed. It really feels like that's Twitch chat. They're all just people in clown masks killing each other, not having any idea what everyone else is doing. It's like the right hand doesn't know what the left foot is doing at any given moment on Twitch, and that goes to show when it comes to ban lengths too. Just recently, you had the implied nudity meta on Twitch, where they allowed artistic nudity, which is, again, still mind-blowing to me that they even thought this was a good idea on a 13+ gaming website, by the way. I literally went on the family TV the other day. I went to Twitch and just chatting and showed the first stream, and it was implied nudity meta, and I am telling you, people flipped out. They're not into the whole culture, but the fact that it's on the homepage of the family television in every living room in America. Okay, calm down. Not the point. The point of the artistic nudity meta was to give reasons for people who are drawing, let's say, to draw boobs. Now, I may have seen a lot more Lucario cock than I ever wanted to see in my life in the art section on Twitch that day.
Hey, no cock like Pokemon cock.
Over there. But what I did want to say is, a lot of people felt like this was a huge opportunity for them as artists to draw things that are nude or lewd because it's art or whatever, and not actually
like the
draw
furries went
porn
crazy.
per se. Now, people obviously took this
It too far.
and I think the biggest transgressor of this sin was a VTuber by the name of Marina.
Oh,
Marina streamed.
Oh, damn,
topless
she's
meta,
pretty.
Right? Implied nudity. And she claims that it was only implied nudity like everyone else was doing, and she doesn't know why she's getting hate. But the real reason why she's getting hate is because she had two massive images of herself completely naked in hentai scenarios on the screen the entire time. It was the thumbnail of her stream the entire time. That's why she got hate. Okay? Let's just make this completely clear.
Can you show that for research
purposes? Let's be completely honest for a second. This is why you got banned, okay? It wasn't because you were doing implied nudity, which in itself is insane that it's a real thing. At least Tectone knew how to turn that into real
God damn.
Now, it will come as no surprise to you that Marina got banned on Twitch for 1 day for this.
Techie's an
Literally
asshole, but we love him.
Knowing she was breaking the terms of service, showing full frontal hentai, not for artistic purposes. She got banned for 1 day. A lot of the artists that tried their best to follow the new terms of service got banned for a week. Now, this is just one stupid example of this.
There's some favoritism
like,
there.
These are just a case where you could see how one crime was bigger than the next, and despite that, only got 1/7 of the punishment.
Yeah,
I think it's
a bit
important
unfair.
to note and tell you that this is a disease that plagues Twitch everywhere. You see, there is no rule at all about how long bans are. They'll give 7-day bans, 1-day ban, 30-day bans, infinite bans, and you have no reason why you get punished the way you do. It's
We
just
all
all
get
the
a
people in
ban.
the Joker mask
Welcome to the
robbing
ban.
bank in the beginning of the Dark Knight all over again. You'll have some people do one thing and get banned for a day, and you'll have someone else do something seemingly innocuous and getting
Yeah.
some sort of lifetime ban.
Dude, that's
which
crazy.
leads you to think that favoritism is in fact the major reasoning behind all of this.
It's
Because
what
if
it
it's not
seems
favoritism,
like.
why isn't the punishment equal? Why is justice completely absent on this platform? And let me say something else that I really think hammers this point home. A lot of people don't realize about what getting banned on Twitch really means. I mentioned earlier that if you get banned on Twitch, you can no longer show up in other people's streams. So a
True.
lifelong ban on Twitch, even if you're moving to another platform, ultimately, that can make a really big dent. Because now you can't play Among Us with people on freaking Twitch while you are
True.
streaming, even on another platform. That's
Can't
lifetime
do collabs with other
Day bans
people.
or week bans, that's a whole different thing entirely. That is essentially a paid vacation for you. That
God,
is
I
not a
wish I had a
punishment.
paid
That is a
vacation.
reward. You see,
I don't
will
even get
use
paid for my
Mordpie as
vacation.
an example. Mordpie is the current absolute trendsetter of the freaking naked meta on Twitch. She'll go out there and she'll innovate like no one's ever innovated before. She'll be sitting there in a bikini with the teeniest pool in the world in the corner so it's proper attire, shaking some sort of masturbation shake weight with a mirror behind her so not only can you see her titties, but you can see her booty as well. The absolute
damn.
giga brain that came up with this deserves to be praised, not hated. But the point
I'm glad
is,
that
she'll
I have
push
it
the
blocked
meta,
off
as
here.
they like to call
He also
it,
has it
the
blocked
envelope
off.
even further
But,
and
you know.
further beyond. She'll go Super
What?
Saiyan 3 the way she pushes this freaking meta ahead of the
Wow.
game. She's the freaking Nicholas Tesla of Twitch right now. But the point is, she'll do something like this.
Goddamn.
It'll be absolutely batshit
Nutty.
insane to anyone with any form of common sense. Because again, this is a 13+ gaming website and every single television in America. And it'll obviously go viral on Twitter. All the news people will cover it because all the people will be able to talk about it. This will make a
God
massive
damn.
buzz. It'll get 20 million views on Twitter instantly. People on YouTube and the commentary sphere are going to start talking about it just like I'm talking about it right now. The amount of buzz
I mean,
is going to be insane.
yeah,
Her
he's not
stream is
wrong.
going to grow so much. Twitch is going to
talking
have to
about
do
it.
something. Twitch is going to ban her. And you know what happens after Twitch bans her? Twitch notification goes out that she's been banned to let a lot of people know what happened. People are going to want to research why she got banned, and they're going to see the clip, and all the news sites are able to talk
And
about
then
how she
rinse
got
and
banned
repeat,
for it, and
rinse
get the
and
whole
repeat.
ball rolling again. Another 20 million eyeballs
'Cause you
looking at
rinse
how
and
the
repeat
fact
it
that she was
after
banned
that.
for what she did,
Yeah.
and they show what she did. So if she gets banned for one day for this entire situation, she comes back after that day to
Yep.
double the audience she had before. It is not a slap on the wrist. It is a reward. Amaranth has been banned on Twitch 10 times and still is, you know, doing her thing on Twitch like nothing ever happened. Good thing she finally got rid of that abusive boyfriend that was forcing her to do titty streams. If that's not skirting the lines of
Goddamn.
justice in every
Tragic
feasible
gamer.
way, I don't know what is. And a platform cannot be trusted if they have no communication.
Or
if they'll ban people without
if they don't
warning,
have an asshole.
without reason, and if their
Or a butthole.
absolute enforcement of rules is different for literally everyone, advantageous to some and completely asinine to others. But now, to end off this favoritism segment, I just want to pose a question. I don't really know the answer to this, so I'm just going to ask you. As far as terms of services go, who was worse, Mizkif or Aiden Ross? So, Aiden Ross got banned off Twitch right when he
Oh.
got the Kick deal, right? Because it felt like he was moving to Kick anyway, so they don't lose anything
I
by
don't-
actually banning him.
I
They
don't
actually
know
get
these
to take a
goobers
stand
all that
against
well.
the bigot Aiden Ross.
Heard
so,
their
big
names
W
before,
for
but I
Twitch
don't know.
now that he has another home to go to anyway, which is hilarious. And he definitely did some awful shit. I think that a ban or two, probably not a permaban, is probably warranted from Twitch's perspective based on the shit that he's pulled. But then you have someone like Mizkif, who allegedly covered up a sexual assault of his friend.
I'm
against
sorry,
some
what?
other female streamer. And again,
Oh my
I don't know
God.
what really happened. I don't know the situation, and I'm not getting
Goobers.
into any of those details.
Goobers.
But that's a lot worse. And Mizkif, especially with his return stream being kind of callous as heck the way it was, it's a little mind-blowing to me that Aiden Ross gets permanently banned and Mizkif doesn't face any form of repercussion to something, in
Goddamn.
my opinion, so much worse than anything Aiden Ross has ever done. Aiden Ross's allegations are that he's an asshole. That does
Yeah.
not compare. But then again, Aiden Ross is uncouth. He is not the culture that Twitch wants to promote. He is radical with his ideas,
He's
and
an
therefore
asshole.
Twitch would be happier without him taking a stand against that form of train of thought and ideology.
Yo, homie, I'm like,
Mizkif is
I'm
part
coming
of a very
off
popular
it.
streamer house, OTK, which I really like, by the way. I love OTK. I like Emiru, I like Asmongold, I like Tectone. I don't know Mizkif, but I do know that I don't know if I want to know Mizkif after all this happened. And for Twitch to completely ignore it, like it's absolutely nothing, is a little scary. With how heavy-handed they are about banning people for stuff that we don't even know about, like Dr. Disrespect. You know, doesn't have favoritism? Kick! Because they basically don't ban anyone, even when they're doing crimes and shit. Let's go!
Yo.
Kick.com/Duxador. Be there, gamers.
Envy. Okay, we're in the final one, dude. Did they grow
We'll be wrapping
again?
up really
Oh,
nicely
my
and
goodness.
wholesomely with a bow. Envy
All right,
is
all
gonna
right.
be talking
Final
about the
chapter,
competition with
boys.
Twitch, and why Twitch, I feel like, feels like they are in a position where they can get away with everything. They're very envious of every other platform, but then again, they don't feel like they need to actually innovate to do what those other platforms are doing because they think they have a monopoly on this whole shit, and that nothing will be able to take that
Okay.
away from them. See greed and pride. To talk about the small
True.
fish, you got people like Mixer. Mixer showed up. They bought Ninja for $100 million.
And they didn't do anything because they're like, it's gonna be gone, right?
They didn't do anything that Twitch
I remember
didn't do.
that.
And I think this really
That's
made
a
Twitch
whole
extremely
thing.
confident as to where they fit in the future.
I
Twitch
didn't even
didn't need to do
really
anything
check
to
out
combat Mixer. They didn't need to actually pay their streamers. The idea of a streaming exclusive contract basically didn't exist at that point, and Mixer pioneered that. And it still didn't pose a threat to
Damn.
Twitch just because Twitch had the entire ecosystem on their side. Twitch had a stranglehold on the community. Now,
True.
TikTok is an entirely different thing and does not really share the same type of content at all.
I mean, you got a
got your
stranglehold on
TikTok
it. Why-
NPC
why bother?
streams, orgasm, right?
They green screened him.
Cut that out of the video. We don't want that in
The editor green screened it so you can add it in another thing. Oh, that's amazing. Wait, no, I'm in it. That means other people can add me into it. Oh no.
TikTok will never be a competition.
Nah, nobody would ever do that.
X or Twitter right now, we don't know what's gonna happen.
Holy
with streaming
shit,
there.
though, that's
Realistically, I
crazy.
don't think
Editor
there has
Chan
the
just
attention
destroyed
span
this
for that. Maybe
man.
They just want to scroll and see the next
Ah,
person that's
that's
getting
funny.
canceled, probably me. And when it comes to Rumble, they have absolutely no enforcement, which is definitely a step up when we talk about all the terrible stuff on Twitch that got banned and the unfair bans and all that. We love no enforcement until you realize what no enforcement actually means. And one of the biggest streamers on Rumble is this guy Nick Fuentes, who literally called for a holy war to kill all the Jews.
What?
And he's still
Huh?
on the platform. So if that's
Holy
not an
shit,
incitement of
that's
violence,
insane.
I don't know what the hell is, but that dude's still around. Bro thinks he's a Harvard professor. So no enforcement is bad
Jesus.
too. And that leads us to the big three when it comes to streaming right now: YouTube,
Okay.
Twitch, and Kick. I personally like to view streaming as some sort of hobby. That's why I'm happy.
That's
to stream
how-
on
that's how I
Twitch
view
or on
it.
Kick. But one thing Kick does that
It's a
Twitch
hobby
doesn't,
for me.
and that's communication. That is some sort of fairness. That is someone to talk to. That is understanding the context. Ultimately, when it comes to Twitch versus Kick, the reason why I'm excited to try out Kick, maybe I don't know their flaws yet because I haven't tried to stream there. Maybe they
Okay.
are willing to push the envelope with some content that they allow there that I think is a little dangerous and maybe shouldn't be super legal. Kick wants streamers to succeed, and Twitch,
Okay.
frankly, does not care. That's ultimately what made me decide to go there. At least for now. At least to try. I'm not saying I'm never going to stream on Twitch anymore. I probably will. That doesn't mean I'm not going to try Kick to actually formulate some sort of genuine opinion there. And YouTube? Bro, YouTube needs to do something about the UI. There has to be some sort
True.
of button that you can click and it'll
Jesus,
change the
they
actual
need to do
interface on YouTube
something.
to see live streams. Because right now,
Please,
live streams on YouTube
YouTube,
are thrown to the
please.
back of the barrel. If YouTube wanted, they
Please,
can absolutely
YouTube.
destroy all the competition. All they needed to do is have
True.
one button, a little
You
live button next
told
to the
me all
magnifying
YouTube
glass
would
on the
have
search
to
bar.
do.
Push that button and it changes the entire YouTube UI to look like Twitch's UI, and bam, they literally
Dude,
won the
YouTube
game.
could
But right
destroy
now,
them.
YouTube is
All
really not
this for a
built for
drop of
streams,
power,
despite
dude.
being
They
so,
could
so much
destroy the.
bigger. Also,
They could
YouTube
change
copyright
it.
enforcement is kind of shit, and that's another
That
reason
is
why I think
true.
streaming on
Ooh.
other platforms is nice in some ways. It'll come down to personal preference, and it'll come down to the types of stream you want to do between these three platforms. All in all, I'm willing to give Kick a shot because realistically, I don't really consider streaming
Based.
my main job. YouTube is my main job, and I love it. And streaming is kind of a hobby that I also love. So let's try everything. Let's see what it's all about. This has been the compendium of Twitch. Why Twitch needs to change, or why it will be gone in 4 years. 4 years ago, I made the Twitch's hentai song, and people called me a madman.
Twitch is hentai.
Twitch is in 4 years' time.
I remember that song. It's
Just
a
to be
bop.
Completely
It's a
clear,
bop.
upfront with everyone. Twitch guys want to react to this shit? Go for it. I don't.
Oh,
care.
hey.
I don't know why you would. This
I'm
video is
reacting
really
to
long,
it.
and it's an entire
I did
compendium
it.
of the misdeeds of the
I
platform
fucking
you're gonna
did
be
it,
reacting
gamer.
to it on.
Almost 2 hours
Bro,
long for
bro,
me.
React away. I think
I added
all
my own
content
commentary
is free
into
for
it
anyone to
for
react
you.
to, re-upload to all that shit. I don't believe in this so much, especially if there's
Hell
permission.
yeah. Thank
which
you.
there now is.
Thank
for being
you.
here.
Oh,
Let me know
thank
other
you,
topics
Nux.
You want me to do deep dives in on the future?
Hell yeah,
I wanna get
gamer.
back to the deep dives.
You heard him, guys. I'm putting feature Nux
honestly,
at the
I
top
like it.
here.
And if you've known something about
Also
me
linking
and
it
following my
to his
content
channel
for a
in the
while,
description
you'll
below.
know that ultimately I just make videos that I'm passionate about.
You know it,
making.
gamers.
And right now, that's this one. Thank you for joining me down the rabbit hole of the 7 deadly sins.
Dude, this has been crazy. Stay weird, fam. All right, that's nutty. So, holy fuck, I don't even know what to really say about this at the end. Fuck, dude. Kind of makes me not want to stream on Twitch all that much. or at least not give a fuck about partnership. I guess I'll just keep streaming there and just not give a fuck. I'm apparently really close to being an affiliate or something, is what my friends have told me. And I don't know, it doesn't seem all that worth it to me. Oh well. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this whole thing with me. Please, 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 please go subscribe to Nuxtaku or his second channel, Nuxanor. Link to Nuxtaku in the description below. Please go check him out. He's a lovely man, and he gets a lot of shit for almost nothing, honestly. This was a banger video, Nux. I thank you. I'm very ill-informed when it comes to a lot of videos, a lot of stuff that's going on, especially when it comes to Twitch. I'm still new to Twitch. This kind of cracked open a whole lot of things that I wanted to know. So, thank you. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe button, you goobers. Bye-o.